So I got this beer when I was getting an ultrasound on my vein on my leg.
Oh.
And it's this brewery that I like in York. And I was like, oh, Phil likes Imperial Stouts. I'll get a 4-pack of these. But it's called an Imperial Stout, quote unquote, but it's only 8.3%. So, like, is that Imperial? I guess. Sure.
Did you just read what I read?
And then I read that it was brewed with coffee, maple syrup, lactose sugar, and vanilla.
It's a milkshake.
Yeah, so this is going to be really sweet.
This is going to be shitty.
What is?
This beer.
Oh.
I'm prepared to be surprised,
Maybe
I
you
guess.
like it?
Huh?
I mean, that
Maybe you
Jaguar
like
Shark that I brought you had a lot of those things in it.
I thought you don't drink beer anymore.
Oh, I drink a lot of beer.
Oh, great. I guess I'll get you some back
That's great. I'll take it.
Starbucks ruined all drinks.
I didn't drink while I had the medical procedure. I took Xanax before the medical procedure, and then I went and bought beer while I was high.
Oh, I love
Because
the way it
Starbucks
smells,
got
though.
people used to drinking coffee
Right?
with a fucking milkshake inside of it, and
It
now
does
they
smell
want
like coffee.
beer with a milkshake inside of it, and they want everything else with a milkshake inside of it. Starbucks ruined all drinks.
Fuck,
So-
okay, that's actually good.
This past Sunday hung out with my very redneck neighbors.
Oh, you love them.
Oh, those people.
Oh, yes.
And
Friends of the show.
yep,
Yeah, they watch every week. Hi.
patrons, friends of the show. And
Hi, Eugene.
they heard I was out at the local Walmart, which has the sheets in front of it. So they called me up and said, "You got to bring home some beer so that me and Brandine can keep drinking because we're having such a good night." And I was like, "Fine, I will." Right? So I go and I get them Bud Light because I know how much rednecks
Love Bud
still
Light.
hold on to that.
Well, they don't want to change.
Yeah. And so I was ostracized for bringing home that beer. We don't drink that beer.
You literally didn't specify, though.
Did you get the gay beer?
I did.
Yeah,
I
you
got them
the
the gay Bud Light
The
beer.
trans beer.
Yes. Yes, I did. And so everyone's hanging out, and I'm getting just made fun of the entire night for the dumbest shit possible,
Why are you
right?
talking to these people?
I was made fun of and questioned about my sexuality because I do one of the following and all of them. I do laundry.
Gay.
I wear flip flops.
Gay.
I do the dishes.
Double gay.
Very gay.
I cook.
That's Dennis's.
That's trans.
I cook dinner. And
Chefs are all gay.
I vote Democrat. So
That's actually surprisingly straight.
yeah. So
Who'd have known?
here's the great thing: as they got through their 12-pack of Bud Lights,
Oh, they drank it anyway.
well, yeah, they didn't buy it.
They made out with dudes.
They said, "You know, I got a tattoo gun here in the shed
Ooh,
here."
Show us, bud.
And the other the other neighbors who also joined us said, "We about to give each other tattoos."
Art with your friends is gay.
Everybody was like, "Yeah, let's go do it. Let's do it." So, my 4 neighbors, the 2 on both sides, on top
FORE
of
neighbors, like foreskin neighbors.
a very sterile surface.
Lawn chair.
It was a folding table that was covered in brisket fat,
Well, those got locks on them.
cigarette butts, and dog hair.
Yeah.
As everybody got their significant other's initial tattooed on their ring
Oh, I didn't
finger.
notice that you got that.
Yeah,
Oh,
You did too?
I did not. Are you
Okay.
fucking kidding
I was
me?
gonna say, I was hoping you were.
They
That's
were like, "Why don't you? It's your turn. Go wake Morgan up. Go wake Morgan up. Let's
Nope.
get M's and P's on your fingers." And I was like,
Military police.
"No.
Yeah.
Why not? Why not? You one of them gays? No. I'm just not a fucking idiot. Let me know how your infected finger feels tomorrow morning." Oh my god! And of course, since spoiler
Pour a little
alert,
Bud Light on it.
we just got through having some pretty severe forest fires out here.
It's true, we did.
And we are under a
Didn't
no
hear about that.
burn notice, and they burned everything that was in their fucking.
I don't know why they have such a problem with that show.
Man, don't.
Are you telling me the Appalachian Mountains have some sort of anti-authoritarian history to them or something? Like,
I live in a town of idiots.
You do?
King idiot. I can be king idiot. That's why the king doesn't get tattoos with these paupers around me.
peasant.
The peasants.
The man with 3 brain cells is king.
Oh, the
Also,
mark
hold
of
on.
the poor, an
Hold on.
initial on their ring finger.
It's funny because
Can't afford gold.
Sunday morning Sunday morning, I got a call from Morgan, and she's like, I was woken up by the neighbors fighting in the backyard as she believes the neighbor spent the night at his ex-girlfriend's house.
Oh,
Nice.
gossip.
God, so much tea
Juicy.
going on.
I was going to
dude.
say, until
The
this year, I
hottest-
never heard the term tea.
Hottest
and now I hear it
fucking
all the
tea
time.
was being served up all day Sunday.
Tea.
And it's funny because when it was their turn to get their initials, they were very apprehensive about getting each other's initials tattooed.
they're going
on
through
each
it.
oth- Oh man, they should make it probably.
But there were
a
2
couple
other people there
months.
giving them peer pressure,
I
so they
know,
had
dude.
to.
Oh man, it was great. Smoking cigarettes right on top of their fingers as they were getting tattooed.
That's class.
I loved it.
That's why this one's fucked up.
Steve needs to yell.
All right, you ready?
Okay. Hold on.
Doing the laundry is gay.
Washing the dishes.
It will turn your son gay.
It'll turn the wrong.
Eat shit or die or be gay.
I got rid of those food dyes so that way it would stop turning the children
and
autistic.
and Narcan.
Free
And the
Narcan.
suicide hotline.
As a former addict.
All people will now be required to enter this worm into
English.
their ear.
Where's the random article button? God damn it. Where's the fucking random article button?
Steve.
There's no random. You know what?
Machine.
Ooh.
The human anus was meant to be caked with shit. No more wiping.
Okay, I'm ready.
Wiping causes
Are you
autism.
ready?
That's why I have a bidet. Duh.
The Portland Spy Ring was an espionage group active in the United Kingdom between 1953 and 1961. It comprised 5 people who obtained classified research documents from the Admiralty Underwater Weapons Establishment, or AUE, on the Isle of Portland, Dorset, and passed them to the Soviet Union. 2 of the group, Harry Houghton and Ethel Gee, worked at AUE and had access to classified information. They passed this to their handler, Kanan Malati, pictured, a KGB agent acting under a Canadian passport in the name Gordon Lonsdale. Oh, Gordon. All right, that's enough.
Great. Thank you.
You'll have to read the rest on wikipedia.org if you want to know what happens next.
Wait, Portland's a place in England?
One Portland
Yes.
ballsy.
Get your shit beer away.
Bro,
It's an
Don't touch
island
my shit beer.
in Dorset in the United Kingdom.
So is it like Irish or?
Where's
She was
Dorset?
sleeping.
Oh,
Isle of
Dorset.
Portland. Isle of Portland is in Dorset, which is it's
It's
England.
England. It's England.
It's on the south coast of England.
English.
baby.
This-
I don't want to look at Facebook Messenger.
Okay.
No.
What are you doing?
I don't want to do it.
Previously on
Botched.
He farted.
We all
was it the
farted.
Bears?
What?
The Bears.
Oh my God.
So
Oh,
we get-
blood coffin.
we've gone through this portal, and surely it's filled with wonderful people made of gummy bears that'll just let us lick them all day long, and not a scary, evil scarlet monster.
Wait, what?
I'm pretty sure that's what happened. We
didn't
went through
hear
a
it.
portal in the desert, I think.
How did we get there?
You did go through a portal.
Yeah.
How did we get to that
Nailed it.
portal?
Steve, remember.
He got it.
Steve, remember.
It was literally the very end of the episode, but it's fine.
Yeah, I was upset that that's
Well,
how
I
it
was on my
happened.
phone.
Yeah, it was a cliffhanger.
Well,
And
well,
then
we found like the coffin. It was all bloody,
We got
and
it.
surprisingly, we had the holy water.
Yeah.
We got it, bud.
Welcome back, junior researchers, to the 46th episode of our 9th season of Botched. We are going to start exactly where we left off last time, as our intrepid researchers have entered through this mysterious portal to another world.
What's it smell like?
Sand?
Smells like
Loneliness?
Hate sand.
smells like Maine in here.
When you enter
Are
through
there
this
goon
doorway,
worms?
You don't see any goon worms.
All right.
But so when you look in every direction other than where the door is, you just see like hills of sand going as far as the eye can see, except for about a couple 100 feet away from the door.
It's fucking dry.
And the
y'all got a fucking beer?
The military guy who's leading you around,
which his name was
General Greeley, I think.
General Grievous.
Yeah.
He just
6
literally
arms.
motions you towards the pillars that are in the distance. So there are 7 pillars made of stone.
I remember. We went to the other location.
Yeah.
Yeah. I get
4 of them are broken, like they're crumbled. 3 of them are still standing straight up.
What's the hell with these things?
He's like, those are those are the pillars. I don't really understand exactly what they are, but they are attached to chains.
Are they like the seals on Diablo's tomb or something?
A little bit, yeah. And so he pulls up a little being operative. It's about the size of a football. It's a little television.
What the hell's that? How'd you get it so small?
We've been trying to engineer technology to make things smaller.
You can hold a television in your hand?
Yeah, it's still
see
the
it?
size of a football. It's a very small screen. It's not very big, but
What's
What is
it
the most
hooked up?
amazing thing I've ever seen in my entire life?
batteries.
Batteries.
Yeah.
Batteries.
Yeah.
But then how does the signal come down? Do you got little rabbit ears on it or something?
Magic.
Is it possible to anger the evil wizard that lives inside of this magic device?
Oh, so he turns on. No. So he turns it on.
Oh, I bet I could anger it.
There any fucking cords on it or something? I don't understand.
So he turns the knob, it turns on, it flickers, a little snow at first, and you see what looks like a camera feed of showing the outside of where the pillars are, and then they had dug a hole into the ground, and so the camera is descending below the ground. And a few 100 feet, the stone just keeps going down through the sand, but it like turns into like a cavern almost.
Oh, wow.
After a couple 100 feet, it turns into these very thick, heavy chains that are attached to some sort of monstrous creature.
Under the sand.
Yes, it's like curled up in a fetal position and has these huge horns and what appears to be one giant eye in the middle of its head.
Diablo.
It appears to be about 300 meters in height, if you had to guess. So pretty big.
Does it look like a lizard or
How big is that in freedom units?
900 feet?
ish?
Yeah, about 900 feet tall.
Not correct.
How many liters is that?
Is it a meter, like about 3 feet?
A meter is about 39 inches. A yard is 3 feet.
Which is 36.
How many inches is 3 feet?
36.
36.
So it's 3 inches more than 3 feet. I said about 3 feet.
300 times.
Yeah.
Sure.
That's a lot of inches.
Still. I said it's about 900
How many
feet.
stories is it?
I don't know. Freedom.
All right. So,
But you
and
notice
these
that
ones are busted?
the pillars that are busted up top, the chains are snapped.
That ain't good.
Whereas the 3 chains that are left are still attached to the body of this creature.
General, what
Get
happens
some more
when
chains up there.
these other pillars are busted? Does that thing come out of the sand or what?
Well, that is the consensus theory, anyways, that this thing will burst out of its prison and devour the entire world, which is probably why it got the designation that it did.
What is it?
What do you mean, what is it?
The fuck is that? The Devourer?
Well,
Am I a
Is
6-year-old
that
boy
the
now?
Scarlet King?
well, at first it was thought to be the Scarlet King, and in some instances the the research does say that it was the Scarlet King, but now apparently it is not the Scarlet King.
2317.
Yes, this is SCP-2317.
Y'all
otherwise
found
known-
out it's blue. It's actually the lapis lazuli lad.
He's been holding on to that joke for 3 episodes
Got it.
now.
I just made it up.
Oh, shit.
But yeah, it's SCP-2317, otherwise known as the Devourer of Worlds. And we're trying desperately to make sure those last 3 chains don't break, but we have a feeling that they break in response to large human casualties in our world. Last chain broke during World War II.
Oh, okay. So not during the World's Fair. It's got to be a little bigger than that.
Yeah, a little bigger than that. Yeah. When Nagasaki and Hiroshima went off, one of the chains snapped.
That ain't
We have
fucking
not
good.
thus far been able to repair said chains.
What are they made of?
A metal that is not known to this world.
Is there any more of it?
Nope. I mean, we haven't...
Around in this world?
So far, we have not tried exploring too far.
Have you considered melting it down and making a really sick pocket knife out of it?
Maybe some bullets?
No, we have not thought about melting it into a pocket knife.
Have
Naked
you
guns.
Have you thought about putting a jukebox down there and lulling that monster back to sleep?
It is asleep.
Job done. Cover the hole. Fill it with cement.
There
call
is
it
no
a day.
hole. We already did that. Yeah, we're just trying to keep the other chains from breaking.
What if we nuke this desert and turn it into glass?
We don't know if that'll work or if it'll wake it up and break the pillars.
All right,
We
so
should throw a little blanket over it.
So that's why we have the ritual.
what's that ritual again?
What time did you guys arrive? Was it before or afternoon?
I think it was
After.
after.
Okay.
It was
After.
PM.
No,
Yeah.
it was right at noon because we did it before the noon ritual.
Okay.
The ritual is why we're here.
Okay.
Remember?
All right. So, all right. Well, then he's like, all right, so we're going to go back in and go to the observation room. So that way we're not out here disturbing the ritual.
What are we gonna fucking kumbaya together? Or
We're
what?
gonna all do.
You're going to watch the
DMT.
fucking ritual.
We're gonna
Well, if-
kumbaya together.
If mass murders
Kumbaya,
fucking
my lord.
snap it, we're gonna kumbaya love.
Goon.
We're gonna goon each other.
Goonbaya.
kumbaya.
Goonbaya.
Yeah.
No,
Kumbaya.
there's a ritual that we do. God damn it.
I jerk him off while he jerks you off, and you jerk me off.
And then
That's
we're brothers.
not the ritual.
We're brothers forever.
Whether or not you three want to do that is up to
For
your own.
General.
I'm not
Whatever.
jerking any of you off. Thank
Let's
you very
get
much.
in the observation bay and crank the proverbial hog.
I don't
already.
want to crank any of your hogs,
I'm
and
talking
nor do I
about
want my
doing the
hog
ritual.
cranked.
Where's your mind?
So, do you have enough DMT for everybody, or do
No.
I have to bring my own?
Bring your own.
He brought his own.
I brought some out of evidence.
evidence. I made it myself.
So he takes you to the viewing station.
You can make DMT at home.
Great.
Let me give you the ingredients to do so.
Great. Give it to me right now.
I'll send it through your little pocket television.
Great.
That's
How?
just a
You don't
picture of
have
your
a pocket
penis.
television. Yeah, you just slapped your dick on the screen.
Yep, you got to do 3 hard puffs on it.
I said it was. I said it was a small screen, but even you don't even cover half of it.
I'm not a grower nor a shower.
All right.
I've got what you
I don't know why you
call
felt the need to throw it out there, then.
A hidden penis.
A-
That 3 puffs will make you see the engineers.
A babushka penis?
There it is.
One of those little Russian nesting penises?
Yes, you gotta
a penis.
unscrew the
Oh,
top.
and there's another dick in
And there's
there.
a smaller one inside.
Got it. So got it.
And then twist that top.
All right,
Got
so
it.
we've made it to the viewing room.
Okay, great. So
I got rug burns.
So there is a procession that lines up at the door. Right at noon is when they go through the portal. And so there are 2 armed Foundation security personnel.
Okay.
And the general says those 2 are referred to as guards. Then there is
You
one
don't say.
Foundation personnel with security clearance of level 4. That one is called the Celebrant.
Lottie fucking dog.
Then there is a D-class personnel. That one is referred to as the Assistant.
He's fucked.
And then there's a chicken. One of them has a live chicken, preferably caged. So there's a caged chicken.
Chicken jockey?
That is referred to as chicken. Don't say that too loud. We don't say chicken jockey out loud.
I almost threw my full-size beer
Don't do that.
at him.
There's also an obsidian-edged knife that one of them has. That is referred to as blade. There is 1 silver aspergillum and aspersorium. He goes, and that's filled with at least 500 cc's of holy water, blessed by a priest of the Abrahamic faith.
You're going to have to back up and explain that with some words to me. What? Aspergillum.
Aspergillum.
It's like asparagus.
He's a famous
It's
actor.
asperilla.
Aspersorium. I believe that's we use for incense.
I feel like y'all are playing a joke on me.
Everybody knows what that is.
What'd you say,
Hold on a minute.
General? Something about incest?
Yeah. General incest.
Yeah, an aspergillum is a little liturgical tool used to sprinkle holy water, while aspersorium is the vessel that holds the holy water.
Yeah.
So it's like a bucket and a stick. Literally, that's what it looks like. Looks like
I
a
know,
bucket.
Looks like
I'm-
something you'd beat somebody to death with.
You could, but
It's
that's
a
not
proto
what we're
super
here to do.
soaker.
And then following behind them is a looks like a nuclear device. He's like, that is a 1 kiloton level nuclear device to be detonated in case of catastrophic containment.
I thought
failure.
you said you didn't know if it would work or not.
Exactly.
All right.
What did I just say? In case of catastrophic failure, set off the nuke.
He got hit by a
Fucking
donkey a couple
goddamn-
of years back.
Quit doing his DMT.
He's got the spaghetti brains. Once that donkey made full contact with the side of his head, he hasn't been the same.
So like if we were on the other side of the portal
Yeah.
and you shot that nuke off, would my shadow be like into the wall behind me forever?
You mean if you were standing in the doorway?
Yeah.
Yes.
Have you tested it with bullets to see if they go through the portal?
No, why would we? What is this?
I guess it's not.
You
an
can
energy,
walk
it's not
through
a radiation.
Like
Why are
I
you
said,
shooting
that
through it?
donkey kick has really done damage on him.
So you notice that
He used to be a donkey farmer.
the celebrant, the
And then I woke
guards,
up with his accent.
the celebrant, the guards, and the assistant step through and enter into the plane of SCP-2317. The assistant enters first, followed by the guards, and then followed by the celebrant. Guards will, at all times, maintain situational awareness of assistant and should be prepared to prevent escape with deadly force. And then he points, and it shows that they're going towards the pillar closest to and in line with SCP-2317. The celebrant
Sizes.
circumambulates.
Walks in a circle.
That means walk around.
God,
They walk around. in a
walks
circle.
around all the pillars,
I
proceeding
know what that means.
counterclockwise at
How
an
much
even
foreskin do you think
and
we
measured
get off of
pace.
2317?
At every other step, the celebrant will scatter holy water using the aspergillum and aspersorium in
300
the
feet
direction
tall.
of the circle's center. Upon completing one circumambulation of 2317 A through G, the celebrant scatters holy water over the head of the assistant and recites the following phrase: 7 seals, 7 rings, 7 thrones for the Scarlet King. Celebrant then throws...
Three rings were
Celebrant
given
then
to the
moves.
Season in 7 seasons
Who
in
am
a
I,
movie.
Phil? I can't read.
2 rings were given to the elves.
That's right.
One was for the seal people.
That's right. Celebrant then moves to a safe distance away from assistant, who will take the obsidian knife and use it to kill the chicken provided as sacrifice. The blood will be drained from the chicken and added to the aspersorium, then stirred to mix with the holy water already contained within. The assistant then circumambulates the pillars again in a clockwise direction, scattering the mixture of blood and holy water in the direction of the circle's center. Upon completing one circumambulation of those pillars, the assistant walks to the center of the circle of stones and pours the remaining mixture of blood and water onto the discolored patch of salt and sand in the center while reciting the following phrase: blood for the old gods, water for the new king.
I'd say about 12 and a half feet.
I could make a good sleeping bag out of that.
All materials are gathered up, the obsidian knife is secured, and all personnel return through the doorway, which is subsequently closed.
Think
Well, that
about
doesn't seem so bad. I don't know what all the fuss is about.
how
They got to do it
cozy-
exactly right every fucking day at noon.
cozy that
Okay.
foreskin
Don't fuck it
sleeping
up.
bag would be of the 2317. Just taking his leftover foreskin, making a sleeping
Put
bag.
a fucking
for-
zipper on it.
What?
That'd be great.
As far as we know, he's not hanging a big old dong that we could
Well,
circumcise.
the camera didn't go down far enough, did it?
As far as you know,
No, we didn't spot a dong.
What if it's a she?
Could be. What, you gonna get its hood? You want a hoodie?
I didn't fucking say nothing. Why are you looking at me?
You want a hoodie?
Why
Is that
gotta
what
be
you
so
want?
vulgar, General?
that's terrible.
No, it's a vulva. It's a vulva, not vulgar. Get it straight. So yeah, so that is the process. If you can't understand, basically, the reason that ritual works is because we believe it to work, and we do it every fucking day.
I believe it.
Sounds
Exactly.
like every other religion here on this godforsaken earth.
Yeah. Duh. None of them make sense, and they all make sense all at the same time.
But it works.
But it works. So
But
as long as
you
it works,
you don't know that it doesn't work.
we'd rather not find out.
That's exactly what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
We could believe that
There's-
sacrificing 2 of them repairs the pillars, and does that work?
I believe it works.
No.
No?
Just no.
Just no?
Nah.
But this works because we believe it. But that don't work
Yep. Exactly.
because
Because he don't believe it.
I don't believe that.
I'm starting my own religion.
That's fine. You do that.
I'm going to kill 2 chickens.
Okay, you do that.
Save those pillars.
All the pillars
Save
fall
the
apart,
world.
And the fucking thing pops up and he beats you to death with his giant
Kill
dick.
the chicken, save the world.
Thank you.
He keeps you in his fucking folds of his foreskin
So wait,
for later.
is this some kind of chicken church?
Chickens
Chickens?
Church?
I get it.
Okay.
Misbehaving.
I love that song. I love that show. What season are you on?
One. Because the NHL playoffs started and I haven't watched
Motherfucker.
anymore. I'm staying up till about
Oh my God.
2 a.m. every night. I'm so tired.
Is he so excited about Ovechkin's record or what?
He already beat it,
He
you
already
dumb
did it.
cuck.
How high is he going to go? That's the question.
Well, I think he's got one more season in him, so I bet he gets about 920 goals.
Be a shame if some drunk asshole on the metro fucking popped him in the knee.
I'm sure they're
When
really
they,
used
when
to
they
taking
saw him
the
on
metro.
not the fucking metro, but like the metro area.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
We're on the
June,
internet.
when I'm there.
Sure. So as the ritual ends and whatnot, he hands you another tape. He goes, according to what Dr. Montauk told me, this is the last tape, and once you listen to it, you'll be given your final instructions.
Finally.
Is he a friend? I still haven't figured this out.
I wouldn't. I mean, I don't consider him a friend.
He's a
very
fucking scary guy.
He's scary.
He's
Yeah.
more
right.
of an acquaintance.
Yeah,
He-
work,
I mean,
work
but
associate.
He can be trusted still.
Does he
I
know
don't
his
know.
brothers in SCP yet?
Yeah, he knows.
Oh yeah, he knows.
Yeah.
He ain't happy about it.
No, he's very upset about that.
I thought that was his son.
Nope, it's
His
his
brother.
Now, remember, the tapes came out.
Now who's got spaghetti brains, motherfucker?
Yeah, donkey brains, donkey brains, donkey
Oh,
brains.
well, don't go that
I
far.
don't have to stand for this.
So do you listen
You're
to the
not
fourth
standing
tape?
because you're in a wheelchair, you little bitch.
What?
I fucking missed that. What?
It was retconned on the tapes. You didn't hear it?
Oh god.
All right, let's hit
Press play.
Okay, so as you guys hit play on the tape,
That's where we
that is where we're going to take a break.
Hell yeah.
And we're back.
Love
All
these
right.
quick episodes.
So hitting the tape.
God, I gotta fucking pee.
This one's a longer one, so
Oh, thank God.
Wait, drink your beer quicker.
thank God it worked.
I mean, realistically, you're playing the audio on
Hold
a
on.
separate track, right?
No.
Log entry date, May 22nd, 1957. Interviewer, Dr. Robert Montauk. Interviewee, person of interest, 3172. Location, Site 713, Human Containment Chamber 77. Begin log. Dr. Montauk enters the chamber and approaches person of interest 3172. Person of interest 3172 is standing in front of a jagged crack in the far wall. Red light and smoke can be seen emerging from this crack. Hello there, Depeche.
Hello, Doctor.
Always formal, even to the last, aren't you? Can I ask you what this is?
A plea for attention, mostly. I wanted to see you again, and my requests were all denied. It's been weeks, Doctor.
I had nothing to ask you.
I thought so. You have deduced the truth, haven't you?
Maybe, yes. The crack shrinks slightly. Did that just...
It grows and shrinks depending on the situation. Different actions have different meanings, and thus, different effects. It all depends on the context. The other children never got that, but... well, they never really got anything, really. They thought we were all devil worshippers, heading for violation. Only I understood the point.
It took me a while to understand.
I didn't think you would.
Just tell me, did the procedure even matter? What we do, is it even relevant?
To prevent the birth, it had to be something awful. Something evil expressed in pain and rage and fury. That is why it worked. It was never a sincere attempt to formulate a scientific procedure on your part. It was just pure, unadulterated hatred, wrapped in a veneer of objectivity. You thought the king had taken your brother, so you decided to hurt the king. You didn't, of course. And what you do each day to that poor girl is little more than mere cruelty. But effective cruelty. The specifics are unimportant, but the intent, that matters for everything.
I should stop it. I didn't...
And then what? The Foundation won't get it. They will
I explain...
They can't imagine it. It's beyond their conception of reality. But you might. So, tell me, Doctor, do you know why the Scarlet King exists?
Because modernity and
No, because the SCP Foundation exists. Modernity helped shape him, define the contours of his rage. But it was when modernity started interfering in his kingdom that he was crystallized. Modernity in the form of you. Your lot came first. You came into being to lock away, classify, pin down everything that didn't fit into your philosophy of enlightenment rationality. Everything had to be understood, contextualized, transformed from fairy and godhood into simple, comprehensible chunks of logic and matter. It's abhorrent, and it could never go on forever. Something had to give. Something had to rise up in opposition.
We were first. Truthfully, I know that Beauvoir had. Was this whole thing really our fault?
That depends. Is it your fault if you don't know you're doing it?
I don't know.
Neither do I.
The ceremonies. They all held that contrast.
The king cannot exist without that tension. We needed those symbols of modernity, those stark gray images to make the rift in the first place. It was the perfect plan.
But you failed.
Yes.
The Foundation was formed a few years ago. It was formed to protect the world from the dark by a collection of brave men and women. To secure, contain, protect. That is our purpose. There is a virtue in normalcy which I don't think you can see. The world can be understood. Truth, reason, rationality, the Enlightenment. These are our bedrock. These are what have allowed us to see what is objective.
Do you really believe that?
I have to.
You're a scientist. You should know that there's no such thing as an objectively true finding in any science. There's always room for doubt, always space for error.
But that's just humanity. We may have flawed minds, incapable of full interpretation, but what we observe is solid and real. Beneath it all, the laws, the bedrock.
The bedrock is defined by the number 7. 7 chains, 7 brides, 7 seals, 777. My whole life has been defined by that number. It tortures me. Endless heptagonal shapes dancing behind my eyes. We're not allowed to live. We're not allowed to be people. That is the luxury of modernity, despite its coldness and its creaking wounds, to be able to be a full person. 777, 7 girls taken away by raiders in the cold as the wind demon howled and howled. So, the Scarlet King had to have 7 brides.
Modernity is not always cold. It's less brutal than slavery.
But what is it for? Is that the only purpose? A mere absence of brutality? What's the point of having peace and kindness for its own sake? So you can smile for a few decades before falling dead into an empty grave? Self-affirmation for a finite self. I don't understand it. I never did. I grew up trying. I wanted to be like them, like you. But the system just stared down at me with contempt. Maybe it's not coldness, Doctor. Coldness seems too, objective. It can't be that, because there is no objectivity. There's just the screaming and the madness and the need for purpose.
Did you really think that nothing is true?
There's truth, but it's never final. There's no ultimate reality, Doctor. No totality, no concrete way in which the world is run. There's just what we make of it. The clay things we bind together and crudely make in clay.
All this introspection. The crack in the wall grows larger. The sound of screaming can be heard. Who is in there with him?
Who knows? His 7 brides, his loyal nomads, ancient servants, more creations of the gap between realities. I don't know anymore. It all breaks down in the end. else is there? This stuff? Matter and the physical? All banal, all fake. I only see the smile of my king, forged out of burning and frail matter. And it's a sight that hurts. It hurts so much behind the eyes. It is burning and being consumed, and it's never, ever finished.
Then why not stop worshiping him?
I was a frail thing. I was born in the cold and the dark. I tried my hand at writing when I was very young. I tried my hand at many things. Bartering, starving, surviving in the marketplaces of Calcutta. Like so many of us, struggling to live while you Westerners grew fatter on our forgotten wealth. I grew mad. There was no meaning, no purpose in a country born to be ripped apart. I tried the gods, but they were silent. I tried reason and atheism, but they were just as empty and unreal. Because they were always going to be. Because...
Don't say it.
You have to hear it.
I don't want...
No, listen, Robert. Just listen. You know now what the Scarlet King is. He is a creation of swirling anomalies, of so many different times all over the world. He is the memory of a world that is lost, the pre-modern world, made manifest in a form of hatred for modernity. The new, the humanism and smiling coldness that mocks our day-to-day existence. Forged from a perfect balance of irreconcilable anomalies and our breaking minds. He is an entity created by this overwhelming, unavoidable tension of the howl of the old world when faced with a cold, gray, purposeless new. He is the revenge of our fallen past. He is the idea of the ancient in a world which discards and fetishizes it.
He is the tension between the modern and the pre-modern made manifest.
Yes. He is the fault line between two irreconcilable worlds. And he can only, in the end, destroy them all. And that is what is right.
What do we do now?
You shoot me. Let them take my corpse. Go back to your life. It won't last long now. The king's coming is inevitable. You might try to do something to stop it, but it won't work. The Foundation has too much at stake. Too much resting on the preservation of their ethos. They will coat the world in concrete gray, and the king will rise from the ashes, and the children won't even have to lift a finger.
I don't believe you.
Believe what you like. Come, Doctor. I think it's time.
Dr. Montauk takes out his firearm and points it at person of interest 3172. Just look. Just tell me one more thing. Was it you who took Jacob?
No. We had no idea who he was.
The crack disappears.
Wow.
End log.
That's fucking dark.
Well, I got one question. Is it not pronounced banal?
Banal.
I'm pretty sure it's banal.
Banal.
Wouldn't banal just be bad anal?
If it's not banal,
I'm not an analologist.
a couple of fellas I used to hang out with at a bar have something to say about it, okay?
There was a lot of talk about the Red King coming and coming.
He just keeps coming. So the General Greeley steps up. He's like, well, here's your new orders. And hands you transfer slips. Welcome to your new site.
We can do that in post, you dumbass.
That was a fucking.
It's fine.
That was a fucking good audio
it's good.
right there.
Until you talked all over it.
I didn't talk no over
Okay,
Kevin.
what's my transfer sheet say?
Oh, you're all transferred to the same site.
Fucking St. Ives?
Site 49.
49, which is where?
Doesn't roll off the tongue.
That is redacted.
Redacted.
Yeah.
But you can tell.
There's
me.
only one SCP at Site 49.
Is it the fucking lizard?
It's not even really an SCP. That's where Procedure 110 Montauk is conducted.
The fucking pregnancy room?
Yes.
I fucking hate that place.
You guys get to go do that forever now.
I don't want to fucking do that.
I don't want to do
Too
that.
bad you don't have a choice.
What do you mean? I do have a choice.
No, you don't have a choice.
Why don't I have a choice?
Because you've been transferred. You go to that site and you do your job.
I quit.
Great.
Moosh, let me see your gun.
You'll make it. Maybe to the end of the hallway.
Here, let
Maybe.
me borrow your gun real quick.
I can't help but feel like we're being sidelined here. We made this shit, goddammit.
Isn't this fucking our organization?
No.
We
What are you talking
discovered
about?
the Scarlet
The
King.
SCP Foundation's been around for decades.
We started
fucking
in
ain't.
1953.
At
Oh,
the
it
fucking
started
World's
in the
Fair.
1800s. What are you talking about?
Fuck you, you're
the
wrong.
fuck are you talking
Everybody
about?
knows that.
Gaslighting us, you son bitch.
Everybody knows that. Anyways, we got a real nice plane ticket for you and some bus tickets and then some alpacas to take you the rest of the way while you wear these stylish burlap sacks over your
Fucking
heads.
Peru?
Don't worry. The alpacas know where they're going.
Is it in goddamn Machu Picchu?
That is redacted, you son bitch.
It's in Machu Picchu, goddammit.
You got him. Can't wait till the
You
Scarlet
see how he
King
didn't deny it?
comes down.
I
your
don't need to
throat.
redact.
Renai?
it?
That's
You don't
right.
need to
Redacted?
redacted?
I don't need to do nothing about nothing.
Now who's got
Here,
spaghetti?
what
brain?
does this syringe feel like?
Redacted.
I mesticized.
Do you?
No.
Okay.
I'm going to put on my burlap sack like a good little...
Right.
Yeah, we're fucking going,
good
but we don't
boy.
like it.
Okay. So you guys take a long time to get to
Yeah, we do.
Site 49.
I'm dragging my fucking feet the whole way.
What are you
And-
talking about? TSA doesn't exist yet. We just walk right on that plane.
Smoking.
Yeah.
That's
plane.
smoking.
And a train
Drinking.
and then some alpacas. It's a long trip. Okay? Long trip. Takes you what you think. Actually, roll me perception. Perception of
Well,
time.
for the passage of time.
Yes.
I got a
I
7.
got a watch.
I got a fucking 7.
Yeah, well, with the burlap sack, you don't know how long it takes.
I
I got an 18.
critical 20.
Of all the times to get an at 20,
What did you get, Tristan?
I got a 7.
Everybody but Tristan's character.
Tommy Manicotti.
Other than Tommy Manicotti.
Thank
Only
you.
been 45 episodes.
You guys, whatever.
Throwaway character.
Yeah, throwaway character. Other than Tommy Manicotti, you realize it takes approximately 4 days of traveling to get
I'm
to
just
Site 49.
replaying fucking Steamboat Willie in my fucking head, apparently.
That's right.
How did
Just
they make
that-
that mouse dance like that?
And he whistles so good.
That cat making it into like a tube, like some sort of instrument.
Walt Disney's a goddamn genius.
That's right.
I don't fucking know how it
So
goes.
when you approach Site 49, everyone has all the guards, because your bags are taken off once you get to the fenced area, the entrance.
Mm-hmm.
All the guards have visors over their faces so they can't see
What are you,
each other.
fucking zombies?
No, we just we are not permitted to see one another.
Can I see your fucking face?
No, fuck you.
You are a fucking skeleton.
Why
aren't
can you see my face?
Fucking skeleton.
Because no one cares about you, apparently.
Fucking Aztec
What the
skeletons.
Yeah.
What's the landscape of this site look like?
So you have this barbed wire fence, sits about 20 feet high, I would say, and multiple guard towers. The fence retracts, so that way you can go in and out.
What's the weather and all the landscape and all that?
The fence retracts? You mean there's a gate?
Yeah, it's a gate.
On a fucking wheel.
Yeah, you have a gate.
Wait,
so
did they send us to a fucking prison camp?
Let him finish.
So, it looks like it is a plain in terms of grassy plain, just goes on in all directions.
AIN. Gotcha.
Yeah, pretty flat. A little bit of rolling hills, but not too crazy. There's no mountains that you see. It's very flat.
Inside the moon.
Yes, you're inside the moon.
At least the fucking set that it was filmed on. Yeah.
The building
That's a
itself.
Majora's Mask joke.
The building itself does not look like your standard facility, like that you come from. Yours that you come from is pretty bland concrete. This one's a little bit more stylistic.
How many monkas are there?
You don't see any monkus.
What the
Oh,
fuck?
I hate
this is
this
a
place.
B-rate
Monkas.
facility.
Yeah, no
A
monkus.
demunkus
It's
facility?
been demunkified.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Where's Cocktail Monka?
Not here.
What the fuck?
In fact, they
Beer
hired them at your
Monka?
old site.
Beer Monka?
Yeah, they hired all the monkas back at your old
damn
site.
it.
Cocktail
They
Monka
replaced
was
you.
so funny with that penis tail that he had.
Yep.
You know, always slip it into your ear when you weren't watching.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Cocktail monkey. You don't remember that?
The one that brought me vodka?
No, the
In a
one that I
glass?
surgically
The one that fucked
put
me
a
in the ear.
penis on his tail, and he would slip it
That's
in
a
here.
terrible pun.
That's Cocktail monkey. What do you expect?
I shot that monkey.
No, you didn't.
When I was blackout drunk.
Oh my God, he would do the most silly pranks, like cut a hole in your chair and then wait for you to sit down.
That sounds like sexual assault, Dr.
No,
Phil.
Frankenstein.
it's pranks.
High-low.
It's not sexual assault because it's technically the genitals are attached to his tail, so they're not really genitals.
Hi.
Yeah, no, he didn't actually shoot Cocktail Monka.
Oh, thank God.
Cocktail Monka is alive and
Thriving.
Yeah. apparently.
He's
Throbbing. He's alive
He
and
moved to
throbbing.
Thailand.
Well, he's down in Redacted.
Yeah,
3 shows a night in Bangkok.
that's right.
It's called Cock Bang.
Cockbang.
Monkey bang.
Pow. So,
He can hold pistols with that tail.
sure. So, yeah. So the facility appears as though it's
Prehensile
only
penis.
2 stories. So it's not like a huge building.
Not the
or
fucking
anything.
chateau.
No. So
God
you are
damn it.
ushered inside. You notice all the guards, all of the researchers, everybody has a visor and a helmet so that they cannot see each other's faces.
What
But
the
everyone's
fuck is
body
this
language is very mopey in that they do not like that they are here.
We're going to fucking
They got-
change the culture here.
They got badges on.
Yeah, all of them do. But the names are not listed.
Look here.
It's just a picture of them with their visor
Exactly.
on.
Yeah.
And then their ID number.
Yes. Yeah.
Who's in charge here?
You guys.
We're in charge here now?
Yeah.
God
no, you guys are
fucking
running
damn
it.
it.
According to
Do any of y'all fight for the user?
what?
It's a Tron joke. I get it.
Tron
Oh,
joke.
got it.
Now look, hey everyone, look, listen. Hey, circle up, shoulders back, chest out. Let's act like we're saving the world here, please.
Because we are.
This place does horrible things.
It
And
does
you
do
want us
horrible
to have
things.
our shoulders back and be proud of what we're doing.
I
But
I'm
in the
counting
words
the
of the man
days
himself-
until I get amnestetized and get the fuck out of here.
feel
If you
very
can't-
comfortable.
If you can't do great things, do horrible things in a great way. That's
Wait.
Martin Luther King Jr.
Wait,
What?
y'all.
He did that bus boycott down in Birmingham.
Did that happen yet?
Yeah, it was early on. You think it just happened in 64 and it was over? It started
Yeah,
early.
that happened in
We're in a different
1955.
dimension.
Sure.
Anyway.
Yeah, but we have access to other dimensions.
Do we?
No. Wait. So if we're in
Yeah,
charge,
we absolutely do.
and these people are coming to work every day, bent over, dissatisfied and sad because of the things that go on here, and they can't wait to get anesthetized, anesthetep,
Amenhotep.
Amenhotep, that's right.
anesthetized. Why don't we fucking have it at the end of every day? Spaghetti. At the dining
Pizza
hall.
party.
And then you come into work chipper and happy, like, oh my God, I got this new assignment.
No, because you know.
That just sounds like Severance with more steps.
They have to remember how to do the thing.
Yeah, we have to remember how to do the thing.
Well, we just write really good instruction cards for the specialists that are
No.
already here.
I would rather them.
How
know
hard
that-
is it to torture these pregnant ladies?
It's one young woman, thank you very much.
Excuse me, I'm
Jesus.
sorry.
And extremely hard, thank you very much. You'll find out.
I don't want to find
I
out.
know.
Too
we'll
bad
be
you're
in
the
our
ones running
office
it.
since we're in charge here.
What?
Yeah, you
you
guys
just keep doing what you're
So
doing. We're
you've-
going to head to the office, and you just call us if you need us.
Yeah, you've been doing it, so you don't
We
need
go
us.
work on the
Oh, no.
schedule.
We haven't been doing it.
Y'all shut down my ideas already. So.
We don't get involved in the actual procedure. That's you guys
fucking
and the
do
D
it?
class. Oh yeah, no, you guys are the new runners of this thing. So you
We don't
make
know
the
anything
D-
about the.
You have to
running.
go to the main office and you'll have an instruction.
God fucking damn it.
I go up to the overseer's room.
Okay.
And there's not even a fucking security monkey? Are you fucking kidding me?
No, we've evolved past monkas.
Kind of Mickey Mouse organization is this?
No security monkey?
we
No
you know,
cocktail monkey? No beer
monkas are
monkey?
easily corrupted. So, and they're
Yeah,
also
but what if you need a guard with the strength of 5 men that eats babies?
that's what Harold's for. Yeah,
I look over at Harold. What does he look like?
his helmet's on
Kinda like
backwards.
a
Oh, no,
monkey.
Harold.
But he's like 7 feet tall, very thick.
I very
Jesus
much
Christ.
enjoy my job here.
Yeah, he's the
Harold,
only one that
Cut
likes
this
it.
one's corn rations in half. Oh my god.
Harold, you want a fucking beer, mate? No.
Yeah, none of us know who each other are except for Harold because he tells
He's got a
everybody.
child's mind.
Yeah.
We can tell.
He's fine.
But I love children, Harold. It's all right.
He loves
You're a
children,
good
too.
boy.
Don't touch me!
You're a good boy, Harold.
Thank you,
Can I see you later?
Sight Daddy.
Sight, Father.
Thank you, Harold. You don't mind if I drink, though, do you?
Daddy does what Daddy wants.
Thank you, Harold.
Daddy drink, get angry, yell at mommy.
Yeah.
I'm a jovial drunk.
So,
I'm not like your last daddy, Harold. I'm a
Hot
kind
water
daddy.
bird baby.
hot water for
Hot water!
baby.
Cold beer, Harold. Cold beer.
Monkas are also resistant to amnestics, so that's why
And
they
hot
can't
water.
be used here. And hot water. Which is another reason they can't be used here.
The fur.
Or trusted.
What, the boots?
All right, I'm
We go into the fucking office and look for our
Overseer's
instructions.
office. I pick up the file. I feel like if any man can run this place efficiently, it's going to be me.
So,
You've got so many friends.
when you enter into the office, the door closes behind you, and there is the wall itself just raises, and it's a glass observation, and you could see into a small room, and what appears to be a 14-year-old girl in a medical gown,
Why?
laying on a white bed in a room that is very sparse,
The internet was a mistake.
and a button pops up, and it says "Begin procedure." Big red button.
What time are we supposed to push that?
I mean, it just popped up, so you're going to guess this. And then you notice there's some notes, and it says procedure is supposed to start at, and then the time is like now.
I push the button.
I look for the vodka.
This is a dry site.
It's a dry
You
site.
fucking... Nope.
So
I
you,
light a cigarette and I push the button down.
you hit the button, and you
Redacted.
hear a
Redacted.
and the door in her room opens.
Redacted.
And there is, looks to be 6.5 foot tall,
Redacted.
just ginormous
Redacted.
D-class,
Redacted.
who walks in,
Redacted.
lumbering in,
Hold on. Let him finish.
leering over
Redacted.
this little girl.
Redacted.
He immediately sits down on a chair next to her
Redacted.
and pulls out a book and begins to read
He's
to the little girl.
see.
And the little girl seems to be, also the little girl has a huge pregnant belly, but
Redacted.
Maybe she's pregnant with knowledge
she's pregnant with the Scarlet King's
from all
child.
the book reading.
But
Is that how that works?
yeah, so the little girl is literally
She
just
got a
sitting
fucking
there.
doctorate? Is that what's happening?
Yeah. She's gonna give birth to a big old PhD.
The guy is so big that the book is tiny in his hands, but he's just reading to her as she sort of just slowly drifts off to sleep. And he just keeps reading. And the procedure goes on for about 3 hours, and he just reads to the little girl for 3
So
hours.
she fucking sleeps?
And then gets up, and then he puts the book back, and he just walks out.
See,
Oh,
I
that's
told you it
fucking
was going to be
much
fine.
And
It was probably good night, Dune.
good night, Dune. That's right.
Good night, Paul Atreides. Good night,
night,
Emperor of Space.
Good
Good night,
night,
Space
Spice.
Worm. Spice
Good
Worm.
Good night, Spice. With rise of lights.
Good night, Dune. Good night, Spice Blow over the dune.
Trust the
Good
process.
night, Sting.
So one of the little monitors lights up. Deep. It's Dr. Montauk.
Oh.
Is
He's
it,
like,
is it a recording?
it seems like a recording, as it does
Is
not
it
seem
in
to.
our
Hi,
office?
Dr. Montauk. It's good to see you again. It's me, Sight Leader, Dr.
Redacted.
Frankenstein.
Hello, Frankenstein.
Hey, look. How you
What?
doing?
It says, hello, Frankenstein. What are your two? Tell me, Manicotti.
Tommy Manicotti.
And what was the other guy?
Special
Lieutenant
Agent.
Lieutenant Colonel Hieronymus Moosh.
It's been the whole fucking season. You don't know fucking
No,
names?
I don't remember you guys.
God damn it,
It's
Dennis.
as if I'm the favorite here.
He knows your fucking name.
Everybody knows my names. I got friends all over this place.
Do you know how many times I watched The Departed to be able to talk like this?
Probably twice.
Fucking 3 times.
Hello, Dr. Frankenstein, Mr. Manicotti,
It's a long
and
movie.
Mr. and General Moosh.
I've never seen it.
You
Lieutenant
now
Colonel,
know.
but I appreciate the promotion.
Whatever. He's not responding to you. He's just talking.
Goddamn.
It's a recording.
I'm putting lipstick on the screen
That's
where his
fine.
face is.
He's like, normally I would request that somebody more qualified than the three of you be the ones to do this, but
We found the fucking
dire
facility.
times.
What's he talking about?
You now have witnessed
We're the O3 Council.
the 110 Montauk procedure. And if you haven't already guessed, the Scarlet King derives his power from belief. So everyone believes that this procedure is the most monstrous thing in existence, which keeps the little girl from giving birth to basically what will usher in the Scarlet King.
The Devourer?
No.
No, you
I thought you said it wasn't
jackass.
live.
I'm just telling
Did
you
he
no.
preempt my question?
I'm just telling you
no, you idiot.
No, it's not
that's
the
me.
Devourer.
That's me, you fucking idiot.
Sure.
This is why you don't have a title. Your name can't be remembered in history because you don't listen.
Did you pause the fucking tape?
Yes.
Did you yell at me?
His title is Special Agent.
Montauk also doesn't look well. He's got very deep, dark circles under his eyes. Looks like he
doing
hasn't
chemo
slept
or
in
what?
quite some time.
He needs a little nap.
He just doesn't look well. He's
He's
like,
got a fentanyl problem.
I've been pursuing the Scarlet King for quite some time, trying to figure out the best way to contain him or, in fact, destroy him ever since he took my little brother. But
damn.
this crusade of mine is going to be the end of me. So I have taken it upon myself to take amnestics, so I do not remember where this facility is or what the procedure is, because I am, from here on out, a child of the Scarlet King.
Are you fucking kidding me?
You, if you choose to, it is up to you to decide and inform the O5 Council on the best way to contain the Scarlet King.
To death.
Up to you guys.
Fuck that king.
So
That's why I'm here, and I hate it here.
I have absolutely no faith in you that you will do the right
I'm
thing
going to prove him wrong.
and
You think he's
contain
negging
the
me?
Scarlet King,
You
which
think
is
he's
why
negging
I've
me?
assigned you 3 because I secretly hope that you fail and usher in the apocalypse.
I'll fucking show him.
I'll show
Anyways,
him
you
how
You think
good
you're
of
better
a-
than me?
How
Recording?
good of a job I can do.
Also, you may be asking yourself this question, and I can confirm, yes, I am in fact better than you
Fuck
in
this
every
guy.
conceivable way.
Fuck this guy.
But that is all for now. So once this message ends, a telephone will make itself available to you. It only has one line. It only goes to one place, the O5 Council.
Chili's.
Call them, and you'll let them know Chili's does not exist yet.
That's where they're at.
Also, I knew you were going to say that, so I put it in the recording ahead of time because you were probably thinking,
He's a
your
fucking-
phone's going to go to Chili's.
He's a fucking wizard.
The O5
So, yeah.
Council.
So as soon as you pick up that phone
shareholders
and
at Chili's.
it will dial the O5 Council, at which point they are going to want to know how you want to contain SCP-001, the Scarlet King. That is all I have for you at this point.
Wait.
So,
You don't have any fucking information about how to contain it?
bye.
You just want us to call the council.
And you just see him jab himself in the neck with amnestics.
Oh no!
Wait, was that information on the fucking tapes we
and
watched?
just the feed cuts out. And then literally another device pops up and it's a telephone.
Are we supposed to just fucking come up with something out of full of our ass? I say as I reach for the fucking phone.
Hey, get your hand away from that phone
You might
until
want to come up with a way.
we
before
come
you
up with
call
an
them.
idea before we.
And as we come up with an idea.
No, we're not going to
already-
spend a whole next
already
episode
took
just
a
coming up.
Brainstorming?
I think we should requisition 8,000 poppers and every college-age man in the
Wait.
country.
All right. Can we trap? God damn it! Can we track down his body? Oh no, he took an S6. Never mind.
He's not dead, you dumb dick.
He's a servant of the Scarlet King, but we could kill him, and then have Slay Puft eat him.
He says he's a child of the Scarlet King. He means he's inside that pregnant 14-year-old girl.
God damn it! I'm
He
sure
crawled
that's
up in there.
That's how she got pregnant.
You want
in
to
the
cut her
first
open or
place.
what?
Get me out of here!
Dr. Montauk was a known pedophile.
All right. Fuck. Could we infect the Scarlet King's followers with that?
There are no more followers.
There is no
The only one
more.
left now is Montauk.
We infect him with a virus from that fucking mining facility. They would eliminate all his followers, and then they're for the belief of the Scarlet King.
Could?
We
Well,
would put up wanted posters for Montauk all over the neighborhood.
There's no,
Surely somebody will call us. $500 reward.
That's a lot of fucking
there's
money.
no neighborhood. You're in the middle of nowhere.
In where?
You don't know.
Redacted.
Yeah, you're in redacted.
All right.
Close to redacted.
I had a family that lived in Redacted.
It's nice this time of year.
That's where they brew redacted.
Sorry, it's redacted this time.
There it is.
It's redacted.
Oh, we
this
can
time
find
of
some of
redacted.
Montauk's underwear and let Harold sniff it. He could find it.
Harold, good
Good tracker.
finder.
Can someone shoot fucking Harold?
Harold, not problem.
Harold benefit.
I open up the facility microphone, loudspeaker. If someone shoots Harold, they get a fucking extra day off from this hellhole.
I don't think
That's the sound of Harold snapping
What the fuck,
someone's
Tommy?
gun.
that
You
was
just-
unnecessary.
Sounds like a hail of
doesn't believe in the preciousness of life. He's killing everybody.
You shot him and made him fucking angry.
Yeah, it's Harold shooting everybody else because
Exactly.
it's preemptive. Eminent domain.
Harold's just been looking for a reason.
Self-defense.
Harold Lovejob.
Amnestic gas.
All right, what do we want to do about Dr. Montauk?
And then Harold shoots himself to get a day off. After he kills everybody on site. He's like, Harold want day off. So yeah,
All right.
what is the best way to contain the Scarlet King and
Lieutenant
keep him
Colonel Moosh,
from
what do you
coming
got?
into this world?
All right. Montauk was obsessed with the idea that objectivity doesn't exist. So we start a YouTube channel.
I was going to say,
There's-
he doesn't
And we
have
talk
object
about art.
permanence.
Also, if you want any clues, you can roll a die.
History
Yeah, well,
Pick
so-
a
check.
stat.
I was fucking thinking about that glimpse into the past we had.
Sure. You'll never get to use that roll again, by the way. Like, if you roll history,
Go fuck
this is
you.
the only time you get to roll
Don't
history.
fucking matter.
So,
Critical 20.
okay.
Fuck you in your 20s.
The clue I'm going to give you is you're going to hate it.
We got to go back to the beginning.
I'm going to hate it, or we're going to hate it.
Possibly all of you are going to hate it, but especially you're going to hate
Why,
it.
gotta
why-
crawl
why
through
am I
that
gonna
go?
hate
That's
it?
your clue. You're going to hate it.
Intuition, does it have to do with the girl in the room?
That's all the information I'm going to give you.
No, I rolled an
You're
intuition.
going to hate it.
Uh,
Intuition to what? God? God, what did you mean by he's going to hate it?
No, just to intuit what's going to happen, what we should do.
Am I going
We
to
got a
have
16.
to kill myself?
It's not any better than what he rolled.
Yeah, I rolled a critical 20.
Wait, that's all we get? We're going to hate it?
It's as
Are
clear.
there-
I mean, that's a super clear answer.
What?
You're going to hate it.
I
What?
fucking hate it already because I
have
know
to-
what it is. We got to go in that fucking room?
Are there like
Kill this
are
teenager?
there- hold on.
No, shut
Are
up.
there like instructions specifically against interacting with that little girl?
We let her give birth.
No.
No.
We give an abortion?
I mean, the instructions
No.
just say at this, every so often throughout every day, a D
said-
class is sent in to read to the little girl.
He
Like,
said he was the child of the Scarlet King.
There surely in this room there's like a all black Steve Jobs suit and a fucking motorcycle helmet so I can look like one of the facility guys.
sure.
Lieutenant
I
Colonel
put it
Moshi,
on.
you don't have to do no Steve Jobs, all right? We got
I'm just-
Steves for that.
Look,
Wait,
I'm,
When I
I'm
say
gonna,
you're going to hate it, I mean you as the players are going to hate it.
As
not
the-
your
I'm just gonna
characters.
go
Oh.
talk to her real quick.
She's asleep. But okay.
Yeah, well,
God
nobody says we can't wake her up.
Okay. So you go in
All
there.
right. Hey,
Redacted.
hey.
What? What?
Hi.
Are you-
Hello.
Oh, I thought I was just read to.
You were.
We're
Oh.
taking you to prom.
Is there something you need?
You know where
This
we?
is highly unusual.
You know where we used to go
It
to
is.
prom?
I sit down in the chair. What's your name, darling?
My name is Gina.
What's your last
Hi, Gina. My name is Hieronymus.
It's nice to meet you, Hieronymus.
Fucking weird.
Oh, very nice to meet you too, sweetheart.
It's a fucking weird name, right?
How'd you end up here?
Well, I was abducted by some cultists. Well,
First I woke up and had some
first,
toast.
Mr. Gorbachev, he tore down my wall.
Well,
Well, it's a funny story.
Is this how she coped? No. Awful.
Oh my god.
I hate it so much.
Oh.
Redacted.
I was
Redacted.
I was abducted,
Redacted.
and then there was some sort of cult-like ceremony, and I was suddenly pregnant, and then I was put on a helicopter, and I was put on a truck, and then Dr. Montauk took me someplace else, put me on a train. I think I was on an alpaca, and then I was here.
Where that ceremony happened?
New Jersey.
It was in
Monmouth.
what's that town in PA?
Scranton?
The one that the fissures.
Wow.
Coal.
Oh, the one that
From Signs?
hold on, no, it's based
No, it's a
off
real
of
fucking-
I
Silent
know it.
Hill.
Holes.
Not true.
Silent Hill is based off of it.
Latrobe.
Only the one in the movie.
Coal
Johnstown.
burning town, PA. It's a
Centralia.
Centralia.
Cypress Hill.
Centralia, Pennsylvania.
Hold on.
Centralia, Pennsylvania, I think.
Mm-hmm. Did they say anything to you, or the cultists? I mean,
They just kept talking about something like the Scarlet King was coming, and that I was fulfilling. All of us were fulfilling a great purpose. There were 7 of us.
seven little girls like you.
No, they were different ages. I just happened to be the youngest.
You know what happened to the other ones?
From what I remember, their stomachs exploded into some sort of horrifying monster.
Oh, that tracks. I remember that. Big ones.
Yeah. Or they just didn't make it, from what I was told by Dr. Montauk.
Gina,
They go to St. Ives.
Yep, that's me.
is there anything you want in here? Like you want like a nice dress to wear, or like a teddy bear or something like that?
She's been locked up in a facility. She's like, oh,
I
I
have
just
a
wish I
teddy
had a
bear
nice
right here.
dress.
She's got like a little fluffy teddy bear.
Oh, you have a teddy bear. Oh, isn't that lovely? What's that teddy bear's name?
His name? John Carlos.
John Carlos. Well,
John Carlos.
What a fantastic
Naughty
name!
fucking
for a
He's
teddy
spicy.
bear. He looks like a spicy son bitch. I'll tell you that much.
Oh, well, we don't curse, but okay.
You know who's spicy? Fucking
Okay, fair
chorizo.
enough.
Bad words.
Well, maybe when you're older. Well, Gina, I really appreciate you talking to me. Can you do me a big old favor?
sure, I don't know what I can do, but okay.
Can you have a great day? Can you do that for me?
I'll do my best, Mr. Moosh.
Read her the
All right,
fucking
now,
book
Pat-
so she goes back to sleep, Moosh.
I didn't tell her my last name. Holy shit, I run.
Oh, I thought you did say Hieronymus.
Run,
I told her
Hieronymus.
my name's Hieronymus.
Thank you, Mr. Hieronymus.
I pat
Thank
her
you,
little
Mr.
hand and I
Moosh.
walk out of the room.
No. Okay.
So wait,
You
were
read-
those that fucking...
You said you do read to her as she falls asleep?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, she falls back asleep. You leave the room.
Now, if the Scarlet King only lives in the mind of people that believe in the Scarlet King, couldn't we just
Shoot all of them at once at the same fucking time?
kill the idea by eliminating the people that still know and believe of the Scarlet
Yeah,
King?
but we fucking know about the Scarlet King.
Yes, I know.
Could the triggers of those guns also be attached to amnestics doses that are larger than the number of years we've known about the Scarlet King?
For the last 5 years. You want to erase the last 5 years?
Well, you want to fucking die?
I've been married and had children since then.
Plus,
Well-
it's not just you guys that know about the Scarlet King.
The 05
Most
Council?
of the 05 Council, most of the SCP Foundation knows about the Scarlet King.
Yeah, it's a fucking terrible idea. You should feel badly.
What do you mean? I don't feel badly about anything.
I still feel like if he said he was going to be the child of the Scarlet King, that was like a direct nod. And there's only one more child of the Scarlet King, and it's inside that young woman.
Children of the Scarlet King is the name of the cult that
Fuck.
follows the Scarlet King.
Where's the cult?
They all died out. The only one,
Montauk.
the last one that was alive was the one that Montauk killed in the cell.
But Montauk said he was a child.
Now Montauk is one of them. So yeah, so now it's Montauk.
So we got to find him.
Sure, you could try and find.
But he also
Montauk.
took the amnestic, so he doesn't fucking remember nothing.
Yeah, you don't know how much he remembers or doesn't.
Should we just get a big comical hammer?
So we got to tell the
And you have to
council
find the scariest individual who works
to find
at
Montauk
SCP.
and to kill him and to have Lil Slay Puft eat him. And then we get the information out of Slay Puft when it's not so scary.
Yes, but if Slay Puff eats the dead body of Montauk, it then gains the knowledge of Montauk, and then we would have to kill Slay Puff.
No, he'd throw it up in about 4 hours.
Yeah,
but he still retains the knowledge of it.
Does he?
Yes, trust me.
He just did that.
Trust me about this.
Well, then we can
kill
the little Slay Puff. It's all right.
Puff.
We'll kill him too then.
He's so adorable.
Yeah, but would you rather let the world burn or that fucking giant 300-meter monster destroy everybody?
Would someone like to roll a different stat?
I rolled a crit.
I rolled a 16 on insight, and you said it wasn't good enough.
What stat would you like me to roll?
Whatever you want. That makes sense. Don't roll athletics, you dumb shit.
Insight history? No, I did history.
You did history.
I literally rolled a 16 insight.
Okay, 16.
Before. And you said that wasn't as good as the 20 history.
I will say.
That 16 was better than my 8.
Okay. How about you, Steve? You roll better than 16 on a stat?
We're on insight now, not history.
Yeah. Can't use history. Can't use insight.
Still.
Well, you can use insight.
You could beat my insight roll.
Yeah.
There's no shame in rolling it.
I rolled a 2.
Okay. I got a +3 with my 13, so.
So you're 16. You feel as though you're not on the right track.
Okay.
As far as when I said you're going to absolutely hate it.
When we talk to the girl, we're not on the right track.
No, that doesn't seem to be on the right track.
Okay.
Or any of the ideas that you've given so far.
None. 0.
Yeah, they don't really feel like you hate them.
Seems like we're just fishing into the ether right now and just trying to pull something out.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to kiss a lady.
You can just have an idea and give it to the 05 Council and run with it. I just gave you the opportunity to roll
all right, so we
against
got
God
history
to
and insight.
Give you a better.
A critical 20 roll wasn't good enough.
I gave it to you.
You're going to hate it.
That means nothing.
You're going to hate the way you look. I guarantee it. All
it's
right.
super clear. You're going to hate it.
I think we have to kill ourselves.
That's not what you hate. You love killing yourself.
So we very clearly hated the little girl
being
read
to. We're going to have to become immortal and live forever.
We thought what was going to happen to
We're going to have to end the show forever and delete it from Spotify.
You want that.
Damn it.
I want my Tuesdays back.
Mm-hmm.
Well, obviously what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to do 2 tactical nuclear strikes on 2 different cities in about a month apart, so we get 2 of them chains busted. Then we bring poor little Gina over there to the World Devourer. We set her down in front. We failed to do the Montauk procedure, and we set off the final nuclear bomb so that the Scarlet King shows up in front of the World Devourer, and they have to fight each other like some big kaiju thing, like in that Godzilla movie I saw 2 years ago.
I love it.
I mean, you can throw that to the council if you want.
All right, can I make an Arcana check?
Sure.
17.
I don't know what this means, but it seems like the answer.
No, we don't fucking know about that.
I don't even know. With a 17.
Fucking library or
Next
something?
clue. B. This has happened multiple times this season to an extent. Not the exact same way as
We're
right
going to
now.
have to read Dennis's comic book.
But it's never happened.
God
so
damn it, I don't want to.
So yeah, so it's something that has happened multiple times this season. And you hate it every time.
Oh, it's a fucking conclusion without a conclusion. It's a world containment without any fucking conclusion. God damn it, we're gonna have to contain this, but not actually.
This reality, this whole reality, just allow it to continue.
Roll intelligence.
I do hate this.
To sort of like
16.
Put together everything you learned from the
18.
Montauk stuff.
I rolled a 3.
Okay, Moosh is stupid.
I'm more of a
Moosh is just
practical,
jacking
direct action.
He's
kind of
cleaning
guy.
his gun.
So you have learned that the Scarlet King gets really everything revolving around the Scarlet King has to do with belief. And he seems to have gotten stronger the more that you guys pursue him and try and figure out ways to contain him.
Ah.
So yeah. What is the best way to contain the Scarlet King?
To fucking forget about him.
That doesn't seem feasible. There's too
We
many
gotta
people that
we
know
gotta
about him.
push the papacy on people.
Push the papacy.
Yeah, Catholicism. Well, they give them an alternative belief, they'll be fine.
There's plenty of alternative beliefs floating around the world.
I mean, we could
But you are on the right track about what you hate.
I know. I'm just trying to figure out a way to do it.
Putting it into a way of a containment procedure.
How do I contain something I can't contain?
Okay, so we have this
Oh, nice.
we have this procedure that works, right? There's no Scarlet King.
Yep.
And then we got to
For
promote
now, it works.
and we got to promote world peace. Because events of large violence destroy pillars of the one that devours the world.
Sure.
Okay, so we got to prevent that.
Can we move the human consciousness to a different timeline where the Scarlet King does not exist yet?
Well, through
No, because he keeps making himself appear in
Part of that timeline.
And yeah, because he didn't exist in this timeline, but as you learn
Until
through,
we believed him. And
well, so basically, yeah, once he popped up during the World's Fair, all of a sudden, according to the Serpent's Hand, he started making himself. He basically wrote
Through
himself
history.
into history.
Can't we just take one of the time
books?
machines,
You don't have time machines.
time anomalies, and go back before
You don't have any time anomalies.
World's Fairs to make sure that World's Fair never happens?
You don't have any time anomalies currently.
Can we go to the fucking library where all the knowledge is and like scratch it out?
What
The
the
Infinite
hell's-
Library?
Yeah, and just
When
like
the Serpent's Hand doesn't like you guys anyways?
yeah, but they hate the Scarlet King,
But
right?
can't we go to
Yeah,
that
but
library and find a book on time machines because it holds a book of every book that's ever been created?
If they let you in there.
I probably can talk about. I got a friend who works over
you don't.
there. The hell I don't,
Yeah.
motherfucker.
He's got a pet hog
Let
that
me
he
roll
bought.
on it.
What if we make everybody believe in a different guy that's like Scarlet King Infinity +1, and he beats
Pope.
up the
Scarlet-
Scarlet King
Scarlet
and puts his
Pope.
head in a
Scarlet
toilet and gives
Pope.
him swirlies
I'm
and calls
s-
him a nerd.
2 guns right here for the king.
Yeah,
Cow.
the Scarlet quarterback, the Scarlet Chad.
We'll name him Shador.
Shador.
I do like that time machine idea of making sure that
you
World's
don't have a
Fair
time
never
machine.
We're not
happens.
fucking doing the
I
time
understand,
machine.
but I like the idea of it. You cuck.
I did watch an SCP today that did involve time travel. But
Can
that's
we
not
fucking-
What if we
really-
just convince everybody the Scarlet King is dead?
Can we? Okay, 1, hearts and minds. Good idea. 2, can we destroy the Infinite Library? Can we just burn it down?
That's a bad idea.
And then no one would fucking know
What?
if we burnt down the Library of Infinity.
Just
The
like-
infinite library
Yeah.
that you don't know where it exists?
Just like the
Also, it's an
Library of
infinite
Alexandria.
library.
Let's get rid of it. Burn
it goes on for
down.
eternity. You can't burn the whole thing down even if you wanted to.
Fire is all consuming
Just ask me, show State Forest.
in California. Okay,
Let's
Did Caledonia burn down?
No,
Okay, great. That's
it
where
was
I
on
go
the
for
other
hikes.
side.
Right.
we go.
And technically, it was on the right side. If you were going into Shippensburg, never crossed the road. It was only on the right side.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Did they know how it started?
Bigfoots. Smoking
Lighting
cigarettes.
fire. Doobies. Bigfoot smoking doobies.
They eat mushrooms, you cuck.
And smoke doobies.
No, they don't.
Yeah, they mix.
They were
All right.
burning trash. White trash up in the mountains. God damn it.
Steve, decide.
Fucking Steve.
Apparently, we've been very close. I say we convince everybody about
Yeah.
Chad,
Why don't
Scarlet
we just
Chad.
lie to everybody and
Scarlet
just tell
Chad.
them, hey, we did it.
And he died.
We killed him.
Job's
We
done.
fought. We punched him right in the dick, and he just fell
He
over
cried.
dead.
He cried
over
like a
dead.
bitch, and he
He
died.
cried.
Yeah.
He said, "Please don't punch me in the dick no more. I can't take it." And I hit him pow, pow, one more time, and he was. I was all she wrote.
The Scarlet King has no clothes.
God
He popped
damn
his
it.
hand out of that pregnant woman's hoo-ha, and I punched him right in the dick. Cha-chow.
That's what we'll
He
tell
died.
people. And it's still contained in this facility to this day because he's crying on the floor while he dies.
We can tell him that Montauk sacrificed himself.
Yeah.
He found the way, and he sacrificed himself. He killed the Scarlet King, and now he's dead.
He's the one. He's the Neo.
It would.
Mm-hmm.
And then it would
follows.
It would also solidify the legacy of Montauk.
Yep.
That's right.
All right, pick up the phone, Moosh. Make the call.
Ring, ring.
Hello.
Hey.
Yes. Who is this?
Oh, it's Moosh. You sent me off to fucking Machu Picchu to read bedtime stories to a little girl.
You're not in Machu Picchu. Or are you?
That's for me to decide and you to find out.
It's for me to know because I'm the O5 Council.
Redacted.
Well, you sent me here, so I feel like maybe you should.
I didn't send you anywhere. I sent you after Montauk.
Mm-hmm.
So, what did you find out?
Well, here's the deal. Montauk done did it. He killed the Scarlet King, and it's over.
How?
So you can just disseminate that throughout
How
the
do you
organization. Do that? Oh, that's redacted. That's a need to know basis.
We're the O5 Council.
And you don't have the clearance for this particular.
We literally have all of the clearance.
Nope, not this time. I'm afraid not.
We're the O3 Council.
We're the O3 Council, and that's a higher number.
It's not
in the chain.
No,
it's like numbers. It's like fucking golf. Tell
what
him.
Do you say first, 3 or 5? That's right, 3. Number 3 is 3rd place, and 5 is 5th place.
Bronze medal.
You just hear silence on the other end of the phone line. You done?
Oh, no. It's very important you go ahead and disseminate that information for us, and we right appreciate it.
Disseminate what information?
Montauk.
That 3 is better than 5?
Has successful. Excuse me?
That 3 is better than 5? Because that's all I got.
No, that Montauk has successfully defeated the Crimson King, punched him in his interdimensional dick, and now he laid on the gym floor like a little sissy and expired of shame.
So
metaphorically.
So Montauk killed the Scarlet King through methods that are apparently redacted that you won't tell us.
Correct.
And then died.
Yes.
No, the Scarlet King.
No,
died.
The Scarlet King died.
Montauk is a hero.
Montauk is still alive.
He's a hero in such a form, yeah?
So you found him.
We found his last tape.
He's not on the phone. Moosh is on the phone.
Yeah, he's in the can.
Because we sent you to go find Montauk.
Yeah.
Where's Montauk?
He died, too.
He died, too. He's dead.
Why does it sound like you just made that up? Let me roll insight real quick.
Against his
deception.
Deception. Good luck 22. With a nat 20.
22's higher than 20.
It's not. Not a nat 20.
Hey, remember when remember when my nat 20 got, you're going to hate this.
And I was right. It's your least favorite way to contain
Such
SCP.
A stupid crit to waste of a crit 20.
Look,
so
tell them it's for their own fucking safety, Moosh.
So can't help but notice that you're full of shit.
Everyone who knows dies.
So I'm going to ask you one more time, where is Montauk and what happened to the Scarlet King?
What are you going to do then? You don't even know where I am.
I know exactly where you are.
You just said you didn't. You're fucking lying.
What are you talking about?
I rolled
I said I did
20 insight.
Semantics.
Yeah, I know where you are.
Then why did he lie? Why did you lie and say you didn't know where I was?
I didn't say I don't know where you are.
You did. You absolutely did.
You are at Site 49.
And where is that?
I'm not telling you because you don't know where you are.
That's right. You don't know where I am.
You don't know where you are.
You can't even tell me where I am.
So the Scarlet King's dead then?
Yep, that's right.
Because there's a really easy way for me to show you that I know where you are.
Mm-hmm. Hold on. Where's your
Give me that phone.
Where's your notes? Where's your notepad?
I got this.
Your notepad.
That's a pen.
Oh, this one?
Yeah. Moosh. No,
Yeah.
Tell them that.
Hold, please.
You can't flip it. Don't flip it.
Why does
It's all
it say
this way.
heroin? Why?
Because you said an H.
It's just heroin all over
Where's
the
that
page.
number?
Drawn
13,
over and
17?
over again.
Yeah, that one you wrote down.
Oh, I don't know. Fill them up with piss, it says. Oh, this one?
Tell them that SCP
Other side.
2317 killed the Scarlet King.
Yeah, 20
That should work.
SCP. I can give you some breadcrumbs. SCP-2317 was involved in the death of the Scarlet King.
SCP-2317 is currently contained.
Yep, and he ain't hungry no more.
That doesn't make any sense. Like literally no sense.
Hold on, give me the phone. Give me the phone. I got it.
He said
He's all chained up underground.
I got it.
We
How did he fight the Scarlet King?
through his mind.
Oh.
They
Wait.
both took DMT to get to the astral plane and battled it out.
Can I ask a question?
Sure.
Did you say we were gonna hate this because you're not giving us any help to wrap all this up?
No.
Gave you plenty.
What was the SCP in Oregon where there was a machine that converted stuff into other
Clockworks?
stuff?
We ain't.
Not in
That was
Oregon,
later.
Sorry, that was earlier.
That was last season.
That was the
That was
other
last
one.
Yeah, it was
Fuck.
last season.
I was gonna say we put
And that was like Switzerland.
it was Switzerland.
Yeah, it
you're
was
right.
Switzerland.
And there was a sewer.
Oregon. Everything's in Oregon.
Well, Oregon was where the everybody got infected with the fucking fungus and shit in the trees. The Kisabago.
Fungus in the trees. Are you talking about the nose crabs?
No, that was recent.
Yeah?
This was before.
Oh, okay.
Well,
What are you telling me?
I
What are the
decided to
SCPs
hate
we
the
have?
Scarlet King, and that defeats him.
You decide to
hate it.
hate him.
Everybody
I
hates
hate him.
Okay, you hate him.
I'll be
I
back.
hate it.
All right. So your solution to the Scarlet King is to hate him.
No, he's fucking dead.
Natural 20 said we're going to hate it, so I hate it.
Okay. So you're just going to hate
We
the
all
Scarlet King.
no.
I get real mad thinking about it.
Can I?
Oh, sorry.
Hold
Can
on, why don't we just feed that pregnant girl to the devourer?
He's asleep.
Let's wake him up. Let's see what happens.
No,
Just wake him
no.
up.
All right. Look, 05 Council,
Yeah.
you're being very fucking autistic right now. All right.
Okay.
We're
That's
trying.
not a thing.
We're trying. Okay, I'm trying to
It's
wink at you.
1957.
Being a
Nobody's
Kennedy.
autistic.
All
yet.
right. We're trying to.
I heard it on
we're
the
trying
news.
to. We're trying to tell you something, and you're not picking it up.
What are you trying to
The
tell us?
Scarlet King is dead,
If
and
you're
everybody-
winking, you're on a phone call right
and
now.
everybody
Wink, wink, nudge, nudge, motherfucker.
and everybody in the SCP Foundation should know that.
So you want us to classify him as
Deceased, and tell everybody, job well done,
and leave it alone?
and leave it the fuck alone.
You want us to just leave alone
And kill
a
everybody.
world-ending?
And kill everybody that's in the fucking cult. There's one person.
We want you to execute the containment procedures that we just laid forth, you dense sumbitch.
Roll persuasion, all three of you.
Everybody's got a hand in it. A red hand of the scarlet dick.
I rolled a 17.
Damn it. I rolled a
That's-
10.
Also better than my 15.
17, 15, and 10?
Damn.
Not enough.
10.
Add them up.
That's what I'm doing. Because
God
they
damn
roll
it.
really high and they're like, all right. The Scarlet King is dead.
Long died
Live.
the king.
Long live
Monarch.
Heronius.
We are going to reclassify him as no longer Keter, but instead a safe class because he is deceased.
You're fucking right.
That's right.
So, since he's quote unquote dead,
Yeah.
where's Montauk?
Who knows?
We truthfully tell them what he told us on the tape, and that he killed Depeche Mode, and that he took amnestics, and he doesn't know who he is no more. He doesn't know nothing about the Scarlet King no more, except that he's a servant of the Scarlet King, and he's the last one.
Okay. Well, we're gonna.
And
have
then he
to
said
deal
he was
with
a child of the Scarlet King. So should we kill this girl or what?
that. What? No.
I hate that idea, so
Continue
I thought
to-
it was a good one.
Keep doing the Montauk procedure.
All right, we're gonna read to this bitch.
She's 14.
This is what you guys get
She
to
was
do for the
14
rest
when
of
she
your lives.
started.
She-
Well, she's like 17 now.
We
Forever
we will
21.
reinform the personnel at
Are
Site
you
49 that they're not doing it to prevent the coming of the Scarlet King. They're just doing it to keep him dead.
Okay.
And they should have pride in that job.
Okay. So yeah, So the O5 Council changes all of the forms and paperwork. And in fact, they designate your... hold on.
Redacted.
Procedure... rename the procedures.
Rename the procedures, please.
Procedure
So-
69 moosh.
So they take into consideration what you've said. And they do change all of the department information and procedures and everything. But because they hate you, they don't give you any title on this. And instead they call
Promotion, please.
They call it the Tufto's proposal. Has
Fuck
nothing
you.
to do with you
Who's
guys.
fucking Tuftos? Is that the site director? Harold
Tufto.
Tufto.
That's right. Harold Tufto,
Did
who
anyone
works
fucking
there.
shoot him yet?
They pick Harold at the site, and they go, that guy came up with it.
He's a mass shooter.
Harold Tufto. So they call it Tufto's proposal. They change all of the forms, the documentation, and the Scarlet King is now classified as safe instead of Keter. And, and as he is reclassified, and the SCP Council decides to no longer care about this and just leave it alone, we're going to call it. So thanks so much for tuning in. Check us out next time.
Did we stumble into the right answer like
Leave it alone.
baby's day out?
Leave it alone.
Don't ask questions. Just do the thing.
This episode of Botched is brought to you by the Patreon producers Big Jim, the Nuglord, Chronic Skinner, Disgruntled Furniture, Chris Wisdom, Shinigami, Jay Squeezy, and
Swamp Ass? Toaster Bass?
Scabby Goose.
Scabby Goose.
So
Is-
scary.
Are all those people going to be at Dragon Con?
I don't know.
No.
Some of them maybe.
Scabby Goose.
Shinigami will.
Shinigami?
Shinigami always comes. Scabby Goose will not.
What about
The Nuck will
Chris
be
Wisdom?
there.
Yeah, Nuck usually is there.
Wisdom will be here this year.
Oh, really? Awesome.
Yeah, it's
I might be there.
Oh, it's every other year he
You
shows
mean
up?
you will be there? Hopefully.
Why do you chuckle like that? Fairies.
I'm so worried about that.
Something about Abigine.
You
I don't
can
know.
follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, Spotify, TikTok, Reddit, and Twitch at Botched Podcast. Support us on all our favorite websites, FreedomValleyHorsePace.com,
The best.
DickBlood.club, BuyTheseViagra's.com,
Also good.
LouisianaPocketGopher.com,
get it.
DamnYouDennis.com,
Fuck you, Dennis.
MeepsCreeps.com, PartyMormons.com,
Good idea.
ChongoGrande.com,
Awesome.
ChugYourMilk.com,
Pretty cool.
DaddyDennis.com,
Gross.
Oh, daddy.
Fucking gross.
RaoulsMovingCastle.com,
Awesome.
FleshDozer.com,
Gross.
Gonna bulldoze that flesh.
MooshCoffee.com,
Good idea.
DicklessBears.com,
like
WaterMonkey.pizza,
it's making
or
fun of me.
simply Patreon.com/Botched Podcast. Like our newest patron, Rob N.
Robin. But
Robin.
oh, there's
Hey,
more.
Robin.
Robin. What?
Thank you to
From
Tashi
Dune?
Oh, she didn't like that.
and the Mod Squad over in our free and open Discord. Forging Winton, Shinigami, Daito, Good Phil, Bread, Captain Hygiene, and Spooky Tuna.
You know what I like about Good Phil?
Head on over to Spotify, Apple Podcasts, wherever you listen to our shit show, and leave us a 5-star review.
It's not you.
It's been a while. You know what?
Ow.
It's been a while.
Ow! You have such big hands.
I'm gonna
5-star review, please.
pinch your vein.
I'll pinch your leg veins.
It feels weird, but it doesn't hurt.
Thank you to Gozer, featuring Lonnie from the Forensic Polaroids, for our theme song. You can check them both out on Spotify. Thank you to Swan for our album art. She's all over the internet at a swan named Emily. Go to P.O. Box 3178, Gettysburg, Pennsylvania. Send us something silly, and Tristan will open it up here on the show. Go to BigTittyMonkey.shop
Oh, wow. Those are big.
and get some shirts. And as always,
When you spend 4 fucking years founding a really incredible international effort to contain SCPs, and you get sidelined by some, I don't know,
PhD.
some bitches what went to college, and now they're all smart and shit.
Fuck them. Fuck
And they
'em.
send you to Machu Picchu to
Redact-
forget about
redact
it, whatever
Picchu.
that means.
Yeah.
Scream Botched, and we'll hate it.
Where are you, fucking beer monkey?
I hate you.
we'll see you next week, nerds.
I said $1 million idea.
Great.
Beermonkey.com?
T-shirt that makes it look like a monka chest, but they also have different like
Penises.
gear related
Oh.
to War Monka or Dr. Monka.
A cocktail monkey?
but it's all Monka chess, but it's different stuff. I like Monka chess with lab coat.
Stick around, everybody.
We've got another fucking episode.
We're going to take a short break
It's not over.
as we talk about Dennis's Monka idea upstairs.
I gotta.
We're going to talk about
It's a great idea.
I gotta poop.
idea.
It's a good idea.
Great idea.
All right, we got about it.
Everybody stick around. We'll be right back.
Speaking of karate Mexicans,
Yeah.
the show Dope Thief is really good.
I don't know what that is.
It's on Apple TV.
Don't
He
have
was
Apple
talking about
Have
it
you
in
watched
Discord.
Atlanta?
Nope.
Well, shit.
Atlanta's great.
Atlanta's great. It's the rapper from Atlanta, Paperboy.
Nope.
He's the lead.
Nope.
You've watched Atlanta?
Yep. And it was the Childish Gambino.
Yeah.
No, not the literal rapper. The guy who plays the rapper.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Paperboy. All about that Paperboy. That guy who the series finale episode with him is great.
Hunter, you talking
probably
about
one
your
of the best episodes.
You talking about your SCP cosplay, man? 'Cause I told you that was awesome.
Tristan said it was great.
I said it was good cosplay.
Or are you talking about a different suit?
But the show is like a crime thriller,
Comedy
crime
thriller.
thriller with there was a very I
It's
laughed
a
out loud the last
Time
episode that I watched,
thriller.
but that was just it was a well-timed joke. Great, it's a great thriller, and you should watch it on Apple TV because it's
What are you
good.
talking about?
Yes, Shinigami.
Dope
I
Thief.
believe there is
It's set in Philadelphia too.
a question
and
thread
there's-
in the Discord channel.
There's
Season question.
a clown assassin that wears a Philadelphia Eagles shirt. That's really good. You guys should watch it.
It was Elmo. The Philadelphia,
It was Nick Sirianni.
South Philadelphia Elmo. God damn it, Maple Leafs. God damn it, Hurricanes.
And Ving Rhames is in it.
Are the Flyers in the playoffs?
We love Nick.
I didn't think so.
Love Ving Rhames. No one's as bad a
Whoops.
motherfucker as Ving Rhames on screen.
Will Ferrell. It's pretty bad.
Is Tal not a model? on
Like
Twitch?
80s.
He is.
Tal?
Or
On
Talons, I think.
Twitch?
No.
No, she's not.
She's not? Oh, I thought she was.
Should be. Maybe. Or did she abuse her power and we demoted
Yeah,
her?
Hunter. Are
was
you
gonna say,
talking about your
I don't have
SCP
the
cosplay?
ability.
Are you on YouTube? Because I haven't seen no Hunter
'Cause-
yet.
Yeah, he
I
always
think we all
just-
told you that was pretty awesome.
Yep. I didn't know that rap song, or that anime reference, but it was good.
How do you ban on Twitch?
You click on their name
Click
and
on
you
the
click
name,
ban.
and then you click the no sign.
See, watch. We'll do it to Tell She real quick.
Oh, I see. You click the name.
Oh, you mean a suit?
No, that's a riot.
Well, like a fursuit? Ghillie suit.
See what I did there?
Jelly suit.
Silly suit.
Oh.
Bam.
Let's see if I can find that.
Banned.
Where'd you post that in the Discord?
What?
Hunter is talking to us and asking us to our opinion on his suit, which he put in the Discord.
We don't interact with chat.
I don't see
Yep.
it.
Well, now while we're doing an episode in
Previously
between, we
on
absolutely do.
Unbotched.
No, we're not
We
doing-
save the world.
Oh, we
Marty
salute
fucking
you.
duh.
Oh, yeah, we
Big
forgot to do
Jim,
We salute you, Ving Rhames.
you are this episode's badass.
Badass.
You thought we were going to do something terrible to that 14-year-old.
That's well, when he said you're gonna fucking hate it, I was hating that the entire time.
I know he didn't say sorry
General.
in his last recording. It pulled me
Oh,
out every time
classy,
I heard
dude.
it.
Purple tie. I love it.
It's like he's Canadian.
I like the brown shoes.
And gross.
Sorry.
What part
look
of
at
Canada
Sharp,
is he
dude.
in?
I don't know what part he's in.
You know who Dennis hung out with all week?
The
Rapey Brian.
the Canadian motherfucker?
Yeah.
He's not Canadian.
He says sorry.
He lives in McCann. No, that's
He's-
not Brian.
It's the same guy.
Does he say sorry while he's?
God.
Yes, he does.
While he's tearing down that wall.
God damn it.
Gorbachev. Redacted.
Well, he's in Saskatchewan.
Gross.
That's gross.
California. Ugh.
California.
Sure. He's in Saskatchewan.
Don't California my Saskatchewan, bro.
I will never forget my fourth grade geography test or something. I incorrectly listed. I got 49 out of 50 for fucking state capitals because I said the capital of California
Was Saskatchewan, and the failure lives on.
What is
God,
the
I want some
capital
dad
of
cake.
Yeah, they'll never let me forget. It's
California?
Sacramento.
It's Sacramento.
Is it? Okay.
What's the
I did not
capital
know
of
that.
Canada?
Quebec.
Saskatoon.
No. Ottawa.
Oh, Ottawa.
Oh, Ottawa. Yeah.
Geography,
I knew that from
not
South
a
Park.
strong suit.
Oh, yeah, that's your downfall.
Just saying, it's not my strong suit. There was
As
a
well as
class in
Autism.
Shippensburg where they had a midterm where they would give you a blank map of the world with no lines on it, and she would give you a list of places, and you had to pinpoint where it was within a millimeter on the map.
How big is the map?
The size of a piece of paper.
8 by 11.
Yeah.
What's the capital of Georgia?
Which Georgia?
Savannah?
The hard one.
Fuck you.
Tallulah.
Close.
Flula.
He's
No,
a comedian
farther.
from Germany.
Turkey.
It's Tbilisi.
That was close.
I did like that queen on Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
I
That's
liked
what I
how
named
Game
my
of
cat.
Thrones- I liked how it
Hunter
ended.
got so drunk at his sister's wedding that he couldn't remember half the night in the morning.
He
that
took
sounds
my
like
advice.
He did a wedding right.
Yes.
Sounds like you did a wedding
Good job.
right.
Yeah.
Good job.
That's how you chunk.
Nice.
So when's
Chunk it.
Hunter coming to Dragon Con?
This year.
No
Really?
shit.
No.
You lied.
Oh, I was excited.
You got me so
International
excited.
flight, man. It's expensive.
Well, he's got
But
all
if he
that
wins the lottery.
cosplay gear, so he must be rich.
Who wins
Kyle-
the lottery?
Coming
he's
to
a
America
patron.
right now is the greatest thing anybody
Yeah.
can do.
Yeah, you can marry
Everything's
Phil
great.
for a green card.
Like a puzzle.
That's
game.
right.
There's a travel advisory.
I am unwed at the time.
Would you like no health care?
Or
Would you
be
like
married to
everything be way more
Phil.
expensive? Please come to America.
Traveling to America can make you gay.
Just like that.
You and Phil can drink some Bud Light together in the backyard.
That's right.
You better not be wearing flip-flops.
England to America are proven to cause gay.
6 or 7 Guinnesses at 4 shots.
Everyone knows
Do you do-
autism didn't
Are you
exist
allowed to do
until
car bombs
2017.
in Britain?
Yes,
I know
because
that's
they hate
not
the
in Ireland.
Irish.
They don't like it in Ireland.
They don't like it in Ireland, but they're okay with it in the UK.
Okay.
Yeah.
What about black and tans?
It does. The joke doesn't translate there.
Oh, you don't.
They
No,
invented
they
it.
do snake bites.
The little
They do.
thing on
Yeah,
your
yeah.
knees?
No, that's the cider over top of the
It's lager cider
Yeah.
and then black currant juice.
Yeah.
Weird.
It's actually really
Not
good.
not Yukon and lime juice like the shot is here in America.
Oh, yeah.
Snake bite,
Cornelius?
sweet lime, and Yukon.
Because he doesn't
Yeah.
want to come to America with Trump running around. I just imagine Trump
Oh,
running.
I'm sorry.
Here's the thing about Trump. I haven't ran because I've got small ankles.
You won't see him
I'm
because
president until you catch me.
you're not golfing, so you won't see him.
Greased up all the time.
That's the whole thing.
I'm greased.
It's in
Head
our
to toe.
Constitution. You can't catch me.
Like a pig. Greased.
Like a fat little pig.
You
All
will never
you gotta
catch
do is
me.
catch me. I won't be president. But no libtard has the ankle strength to catch me.
They don't have the grip strength to catch a greased Trump.
You gotta grab me right by the taint.
Suey, you son of a bitch. Suey. Anyways, should we do 5 seconds?
Is that what you know? Okay.
You know
All
what?
right.
Let's do it.
We're going to
I
do
got
5 seconds. of
9:47
silence.
queued
Great,
up.
it's been-
We're going to do it in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Phil's snoring. He fell asleep and he's snoring.
All right, Steve L. Do your thing.
Okay.
Rant at the moon.
Hold on.
Rant at the moon.
Northern Ireland, Wikipedia.com. Random, go.
Tbilisi, in some languages still known by its pre-1936 name Tiflis, is the capital and largest city of Georgia, lying on the banks of the Kura River. With about 1.2 million inhabitants, it contains almost 1/3 of the country's population. Tbilisi was founded in the 5th century AD by Vakhtang I of Iberia and has since served as the capital of various Georgian kingdoms and republics. Between 1801 and 1917, then part of the Russian Empire, it was the seat of the Caucasus Viceroyalty. Fucking badass name.
We're back in the
Governing both the
USSR.
northern and the southern sides of the Caucasus.
You know how lucky
Thanks.
you are, Steve.
We haven't talked to Chelsea in a little while. Don't know. Maybe next season, since it's the
Got 'em.
anniversary season.
Let's go.
Edit that out.
Edit what out?
I just made a little sound.
No, don't even know what you mean.
You didn't hear it because it didn't come through Zoom, but it's on the
Zoom.
track.
Okay.
Zoom auto edit
It's a little surprise for you.
Did you fart?
No, he pooped.
Not with my butt.
Oh, okay.
You wiener queefed?
Previously on Botched.
It's like a wet clap. When you're
The
reading.
Crimson King is dead. Long live the Crimson King.
Point 2.
Who is
Welcome-
dead?
Welcome back, junior researchers, to the 47th episode in our 9th season of Botched. We are going to be starting a little while after we left off last time, as things do continue on their merry way in the SCP Foundation. But we're not going to be starting off with anybody at the SCP Foundation. Instead, we're going to be starting off in a snowy Midwestern town of Illinois. This little town. Actually, we're going to
town of
It's not going
Illinois?
to be. It's not going to be in a particular town. This is a farm in Illinois in the wintertime. There's a blizzard going on currently outside, but we are starting off with 3 farmers that all live together for one reason or another, which we will get into in a moment. So let's go over our farmers. First, let's find out who the farmers are. What do they farm, and why do they live together? Let's start with Phil, because I hate you.
That's fine. My name is Ronald Frump, and I'm a pig farmer up here in Indiana, specifically for pepperonis. We grow these hogs, we crank them off until pepperoni is ready to be distributed all through America.
Tristan.
Yes, my name is Scandic Hooslost, and I am a pig cheese farmer. I milk the pigs, and I make the cheese.
What was your name? Scandolf?
Scandic. Scandic.
Scandic.
Okay.
Scandic.
Hushaloosed.
Yeah, I don't care about your last name.
Hush. I'll soosed.
Yeah, and I'm just going to say Scandic. All right? Steven.
The name's Crop Topper. I came here to do 2 things: shoot cane frogs and grow sugar cane. I'm here with my roommates because we're roommates.
We are
The
brothers.
farmhouse. With all different accents.
Yes,
That's
we are
right.
brothers.
3
We all
brothers from
answered
other
a
mothers.
personal ad in the paper.
Your
In
dad got
Australia, we call it the morning of what's it's, but you here in America, you call it the paper for some reason.
around. Okay.
Ours is made of cotton.
Okay.
There's a very different history of cotton in America. Probably shouldn't talk about it.
Okay.
You brought it up. I'm just telling it how it is.
I didn't bring up shit. So you guys have a pet. What's
It is
your
a little
pet?
piggy.
It's
a
a
pig?
little pig
Little pig?
named Dennis.
He's very sleepy in the morning.
He's
We
such
call
a
him Dennis the pig.
sleepy little guy.
He sleeps morning till noon, till afternoon, till night.
He eats anything he can get his his little hooves to.
I am milking him every other day.
He loves Cheetos.
And sweet tea.
Don't sleep ass up, because he'll
He's
get
always
it.
got a little bit of orange just on his snout.
He'll be going for them truffles, if you know what I mean.
He's a disgusting boil-filled pig.
He smells funny.
I've
Always
got him a
farting
couple
about the
times
ass.
trying to fuck the dog.
That is how I know he's ready to be milked.
As soon as he gets in heat and his little micro penis comes out, we know that he's been ready to milk.
It's curly, just like his tail.
And Sandick can just get right in there, get his hands on those nipples, those bulbous nipples.
So wait, he
And
fucks
he milks-
and
That's
has
right.
nipples?
That's
It
right.
is
Yeah,
a
but when he fucks, he
hermaphrodite.
has to do it in a corkscrew pattern to get his dick in there.
This is like a duck.
Hermaphroditic.
Well,
pig.
he has to sit on top and then spin like he's on a bar
I
stool.
don't know where we found him. He just wandered in one day.
That is why we have traveled from all over the world to milk this pig, because it is a hermaphroditic pig.
I don't
One of a
ask
kind.
questions.
And he's got 2 heads.
And I
2
am,
coins of milk.
yes, I am mixing them together in a big barrel is how I'm making the cheese. We will sell it in 10 years worldwide when we have aged pig cheddar. Danny's Reserve, we will call it. Who's a good pig?
He likes
Yes,
his taint to be scratched. Scratch his taint.
You are a good boy. Yes,
right
you
there between
are.
the ass and the balls. It's the magic spot.
That's
So-
the best way to get him to produce the sweetest milk.
2 fingers only, and don't you look at him.
Also, we are feeding him pineapples and coconuts all the time.
To make
So it
that,
tastes good. The
that
cheese.
pig milk a little bit sweeter.
So,
We do a little test to make sure that it's in his system.
sure.
Milk a little bit, take a sip. Not ready. It's
Yeah,
not
upon
ready.
reflection, we could probably spend a little bit more time tilling the crops, but Dennis is just too much fun.
You're in
You
the
know
midst
what?
of a blizzard, so there are no crops to till.
He's a
It's
couple
ju-
handfuls.
My
It's not
snow
lying.
yams are
Dennis
coming
Pig
in
is
nice.
just laying next to the fireplace, one hoof up, just nips and nuts out like, milk me. Milk me.
You can tell because his tits are swollen.
Full of milk.
If you miss one milking, they become absolutely disgusting. Just full bulbous. You can see it pulsating. It's quite disgusting. And if you don't do it, it then gets infected and then ruins the milk.
Dennis, what
Which
did I
then we
tell
have
you
to
about
sell to
talking?
the Canadians. The vile French Canadians. They love it. They don't know any better. They're not humans up there in French Canada.
Quebecois. Peh.
Those French Montreal Canadians.
Oh, my God.
Milk me.
That's right, little one.
Every respectable French Canadian moved to Louisiana in the 1800s.
That is how he says he is ready to drink some coconut milk. He says, what you say, Dennis?
Give me that nut.
That's right. We put his moosh down right in front of him. He doesn't even have to roll over. Just a disgusting,
Put it
vile.
on a little slide, and he just opens his mouth, and tongue lolls out onto the hardwood floors. and he
We've
just
tried to
laps
lock
it.
him up. We've tried locking him up. Too big, too fat.
can't
Won't fit
contain
his
him.
cage anymore. We can't contain him. He won't be contained. Maybe if we're lucky, we'll send him down and sell him to El Salvador.
To the big farms of El Salvador.
I hear they got real great slaughter camps down there in El Salvador.
Milk me.
I kick him right in the taint.
You love it, you little whore. You little piggy whore.
Disgusting.
And we are feeding him his dinner so he goes to sleep so
What's
we
his
can
dinner?
coconut milks,
Oh, it's just that. Okay.
pineapple, French fries, gravy, and a little bit of pig cheese.
It's called Canadian Turkish Delight.
Okay. So you are in the midst of a blizzard.
Because of the Snow Queens, I'm getting it.
However, you are out of pineapple and coconut.
What the fucks?
And you know that if you go with even one feeding without feeding Dennis Pig his needed sweets, that his milk won't be as coveted.
He's the world's most okayest piggy.
That's right. So if you don't go to the store in this blizzard and get what you need, because one of you obviously didn't think enough ahead to get what was needed before
it
the
was
blizzard.
Ronald.
It was Sandick. I always get to the store right in time.
You do have a pickup truck with a bed on the back, but you also have horses, if that's the thing.
How big is it? The bed on the back, is it King, Queen, California, Alaskan King?
Keta?
6.
6 King.
6.
It's 6.
What color is our bed? Red?
Brownish?
Okay, so you can't
look like a
consider
little
it a
race
Scarlet
car.
King?
No.
Okay.
Well, that guy's dead.
Rustic
Shut up.
King.
It's a Crimson King.
Yeah.
The Cringeman King.
Well, I'm grabbing the keys to the truck.
Okay.
I'm grabbing my fermented pig's milk beer shake.
Okay.
I'm getting in the driver's seat.
All right. So you're going to drive through the blizzard.
I'm going to
Yes.
go out in traditional Australian Christmas gear. It's a white wife beater and some shorts that show just a little bit of ball at the bottom.
Roll con save.
Everybody's?
No, just him because he's stupid.
I was wearing gear.
Yeah, you're wearing like actual clothing.
18. Go fuck yourself.
Yeah, you have somehow, poisonous spiders, whatever, you're fine with a lot of things from Australia. So what's a little cold?
Because I got my rubbies on.
That's right. Rubbies.
And my rubber boots.
Okay. Okay.
Well, I'm driving.
They don't let moisture in.
As hard as I can.
All right. So you're driving through the snow. Roll me a dex check to drive in a blizzard to make sure you don't have an accident.
Well, now you're making me
Are
roll
all three of you
stats.
going?
Oh no, God no!
Someone
I'm
has
staying
to
at home.
stroke Dennis.
Dennis Pig.
I'm putting a little wig on him. Putting a little lipstick. They said you can't do that. I can do that.
Put some
Denlania.
pails in front of him. Some pails before him.
I'm gonna make me and Denlani a little bit of dinner.
You better not be feeding him spaghetti
I'm
again.
feeding him all the spaghetti in the house.
No playing pig sticker while we're gone.
He's like rubbing his nips with his little hoof.
With his hoof. You think he's too fat to do that?
I'll rub the nips with truffle butter.
He's literally on the sides. He can't even move an in. Can't get anywhere close. Spaghetti!
He
Because
slurps that spaghetti real slow
his
at you.
chest is way
Suggestively.
too big. Too big. I know something about big titties.
He
And
keeps
this
trying
one
to
has them.
keeps trying to leave a little bit of that spaghetti out there for you to grab the end of it. And he's just
First
like,
off,
come
it's
hither.
not spaghetti. It's penne. Because Denny is very specific.
Denny's penny.
It's penne. It's got to be covered in hot sauce. Smothered in hot sauce. It's
From
the only
Like
way.
Frank's Red Hot.
What I'll end up doing is I'll spend an hour and 40 minutes
You
to
gotta
make
call it
him
spaghetti
dinner.
though, so we'll eat it.
And he won't eat it unless I smother it in Frank's Red Hot.
I tried to feed him
Absolutely.
Crystal. He wouldn't have it.
Absolutely disgusting.
Bro, Crystal's gross. Fuck you.
Why don't you come down here and say that?
What'd you guys roll for your dex check while you're driving?
A non-natural 20.
All right, you're used to driving in the snow
Yes, I'm from
in
Scandinavia.
Illinois.
Didn't roll a dex check. Got 2 steering wheels in this fucking truck.
That's right. You got a
grab the
driving
wheel.
instructor truck. So
Oh, I'm the
there's-
navigator, am I?
Yeah, there's a steering wheel on both sides
I rolled a 9.
and a set of pedals on both sides for some reason.
Student driver car.
That's what I
It's a
said.
student driver.
Yeah, it's a student driver truck.
It is how I got the discounts to come here to Illinois.
Yeah. Isle of Noise.
Yes. That is how I read it. Not an island, as it turns out. And it's very quiet.
That's true. So you guys continue on your way, and you notice that there's a sharp turn coming up, but the fence that is normally there is broken, and you could see off of the snow a red flashing light.
Oh, someone is having car troubles. Can I slow down and not crash through the fence with my driving skills?
Yeah, with you rolled high enough, you can easily slow down in time. You're not driving very fast anyways.
Crop,
Yeah.
you want to jump out and see what is going on with the car that is in the field?
You want me to go check on that car in the field there?
Well, you're dressed warmlier than I've ever
Warmer.
seen yous.
Drop
What if
off.
there's a couple of
Sorry, not a
ladies
field,
in there? They
but it's
rescued.
a cliff. So can you see if they're dead or not? You just look
Why
off.
would I? But they're on top of the cliff. They're not on the side of the cliff, right?
You're on top of the cliff.
They've
They're
plummeted
down
to
in the
their
cliff.
demise.
Yeah, you don't know how far down it. I mean,
I'm not going to climb down there.
you do know
Just
how far
look
down.
over the
it's probably
edge.
about 20 feet down.
I lean over the edge, and then you push me so that I fall to my death, and you get my third of the farm. I'm on to you.
It's a blizzard. No
All right. Well, we will go together then.
Takes them.
We'll exit the car together and synchronized. 1, 2, 3. We close the door, and then we tie to each other the ropes that we have in the back of the bed. So if one of us pushes the other, they are sure to plummet to their death.
Like
I
ice
think-
That's
climbers.
right. Fuck with me, and you'll end up a blue Swede. Because you'd be
Blue?
frozen to death.
Oh yes, abadi abada. Okay, so
Fuck you.
we tie each other with a little bit of the rope,
Okay.
and we look over the edge.
Swede didn't sing that song.
Eiffel 65.
Whatever.
Some French motherfucker, but we appropriates it.
So you look over the edge and you see another pickup truck
I put my glasses on.
has crashed over the edge of this little cliff, and the doors are both open.
Can I see the license plates?
Roll intelligence or history check.
12.
11.
Okay. You guys recognize this truck. You're pretty sure this may be the truck of one of the neighboring farmsmen.
Oh, shit. It's Gary's.
Could be.
That's Gary Farmer's truck.
Yeah, could be Gary Farmer's truck. So you're not sure if he's still in there or not. The truck does appear to be covered in snow, at least to an extent where you can still see the lights are blinking and whatnot. So it's fairly recent, but not like within the last 10 minutes or anything.
Gary!
Oi, Gary! Say something if you're alive, you cunt.
You don't hear anything, but you do see that it would be not a terribly hard climb down to get to where his truck is. It's sort of like fell off the side and then just crashed into like a little rocky outcropping. So it's about 20 feet.
International salvage law says that if we get down to that truck and it's empty, it's ours.
I would like another truck.
Truck buddies.
Do you want me to scales down or do you want to go down and I'll anchor you?
I'll go down. You can belay me.
All right, I'm going to tie the rope to the truck nuts. And I'm going to meter him out a little bit. Give him a little feed. I'm going to check my phone real quick. Because it looks like I'm being passed a note.
No, I was looking at AI pictures.
Okay. Oh, from a year ago?
Yes, from a year ago. So what are you doing?
Watching the Ottawa Senators.
He's going to lower me down gently on the rope.
All right, roll strength to lower him down gently.
Now I'm rolling strength scores. This is the worst episodes ever. Roll this one.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a good roll. All right. Shit. I'm getting an 8.
So it's hard. You're in the middle of a blizzard. It's very slippery. You seem to be losing slack, but since you tied him to yourself,
Does he get an advantage because he's Norwegian
no.
to rope checks in the snow?
No, but I will give you a deck save to not just fall off the cliff now.
Oh, I did roll
You
that
fucked up
stat
your strength
before,
check.
so I am getting a 5.
Okay, you fall off the side, so you start to slowly lower him down the cliff, and then you lose control, but because you're tied together, because you're both paranoid of murdering each other, you both fall off the side of this cliff, and you fall down into that truck.
Damn you toppers.
And you are each going to take...
You are too
I'm not
fat.
the one with the little girl hands, mate.
Each of you are going to take 7 damage. And, let's see.
Roll the body die.
Well, hold on.
Let's see what's broken inside these poor, disgusting humans.
Scandic. High-low.
I am getting a low.
Okay. And,
Crop
topper?
topper.
Crop toppers.
crop topper, high-low.
Let's cover the spread then. Hi.
Okay. You don't break any bones.
Neither of us?
Nice.
All right,
Yep.
sorry,
you both
goddamn
literally rolled it right. 33.
Australian
33.
accent.
So yeah, so you just take some minor cuts and bruises and whatnot, but you basically land in the back of the truck because it's ass up right now. So yeah, you land.
Face it down.
Yes, you are face down, ass up with the truck. It likes to fuck.
Can I open the little door to the cab?
This truck does not have that.
Can I break the window to the little cab?
You can. It's the back window.
Strength of a 17.
Yeah, you punch it. It breaks. You probably cut your hand up.
No, I'm wearing mittens because it's fucking winter.
Okay.
And I'm Scandinavian.
Scandinavian. All right. Yeah, you don't cut yourself up, but you break the glass, and you notice that you see
Anybody?
a person sitting in the front seat, leaning forward.
Hey, chuckle
Oi.
fuck.
Oh, I can't.
No response.
I give him a shake.
He shakes.
I turn his face towards me.
It looks very pale.
Better not be me's.
It's not you. You're finding it a very hard time to turn his head.
It could be me's.
Is this Gary Farmer?
It seems like it is.
Crop. I'm having the existential dread that maybe
You could
this
get
is
out of
our
the back of
truck,
the truck and go around the front or the side.
and that
Well-
is me dead in the steering wheel, and we've been stuck in some kind of time vortex where I don't
the fuck
milk
are
the
you on
pigs.
about, you cunt?
I've been taking mushrooms all day, and I've been
Why have you
drinking.
been taking mushrooms all day? The last thing you should do in a blizzard is get high.
It wasn't snowing when I took
That's
it.
why I've been sipping kerosene to keep me on top.
Is that why your muscles are bulging so
That's
strongly?
right. Don't light any matches around me, though.
So this is a 1932 Pinot Noir. I think it pairs very well, very well, with the penne that we're having. So I'm gonna pour a little bit out. It's German. I know, pre-war wine. It's hard to find, but it's a good vintage. I didn't take it.
More sugar. More.
Okay,
Straight check.
He loves his feet wine.
I put a little bit of sugar, and by a little bit, I mean I doused the bowl in sugar. I forgot who's Daddy's little piggy. Who's Daddy's little piggy? Yes, that's right. That's right, it's you. Can I braid your hair? I'm gonna start braiding the pig's hair.
Yes.
But it's the hair on its hair under the belly. I'm gonna braid it. Here's a dex check. Don't break eye contact.
Braid me, Daddy.
You little whore. I don't do great. I got a 12. I don't know how to braid because that would be gay. And I'm not wearing flip-flops.
And I don't have any daughters.
You failed me.
I didn't fail you.
You failed me.
Your curly ass hair
You
is
don't
the
love
failure.
me. I will not make you milk.
You'll make me milk. I'll get that milk out of you one way or another. It doesn't matter. That's right. Here, keep drinking this sweet wine. I'll get my milk from you.
No milk.
Little piggy.
No milk.
And if you don't give me milk, well, guess what? I'm going to send you to market. Do you want to go to market? That's right. Keep drinking and give me my milk.
You need me.
Daddy needs milk.
You
Crop.
need me.
Crops, will you walkie-talkie back to the pepperoni farms?
Hold on. First, let me tell you about. Finish telling you about the Supreme Court decision came out yesterday. Says farm animals can go on strike.
Are you fucking kidding me?
There's 7-2. I swear to God. Anyway, yeah, here's a walkie-talkie. You can radio back.
This is Sven to pepperoni farm leader.
This is Dennis. I am a pig.
Pepperoni should not be talking.
Go
Dennis,
on. He's
Dennis,
the one who
put-
grabbed it. His hooves
You-
are the closest to it.
You put Donald on the phone right now, or whatever. Donald. You
Ronald,
put Gonad on the phone right now.
Where is my pineapple?
Gary is dead.
All right,
He ate your pineapples.
I take the walkie-talkie.
Bring me his corpse.
Shut up, Dennis, and I
I will
punch him right in the
consume him.
titty.
Oh, the titty punch. Careful.
We gotta soften that milk up. We gotta make it soft.
Human souls.
If you shake the pig too hard, it's gonna start turning into a little bit of cream. We don't want cream. We want milk.
I want long pig.
I take the walkie-talkie.
I want man
This is Pig
flesh.
Hole 1 to Pig Hole 2.
Get me man flesh.
What's going on out there, Pig Hole 2?
We are finding Gary's truck crashed into the ravine on the big turn. We didn't make it to the store because we are good neighbors. He may be dead. Do you want his truck? We can tow it out. Crop? Anything to add?
No,
Over.
you pretty much covered it, but I think maybe if we're found in possession of a dead man's truck by the police, we might be in a spot of trouble there.
Do you think Dennis could eat the license plates?
I think, no, he's not a goat. That's not going to work.
I will consume all.
Hey,
Well, all right.
why do you keep giving that pig the walkie-talkie?
Because I don't know when you guys are done talking.
Over.
Nobody said over the entire time.
Sorry,
I'm not a
over.
fucking mind reader here, okay?
Over.
Here's a great thing about pigs. They eat anything. Anything that's put in front of them.
Give
If
me
you want to
that
bring
dick.
Gary home,
Give me that dick.
Pigs.
they most certainly can eat human bones. Very much so. They'll consume anything in front of them.
Saw it on Hitler. Or Hitler.
Pigs will
You
not
saw it
handle
on Hitler?
items such as metal,
What
plastic,
kind of-
etc.
I give this pig one glass of German wine, and it turns into a
He's
Hitler
he's ready to eat the Walter.
Hannibal.
PPK.
I saw it on Hitler.
Yes, the gun that killed Hitler.
Jesus
It's
Christ.
Pig Walter.
I was like, what? Hannibal.
I once saw a pig commit seppuku by folding a frisbee in half and shoving it down its neck. And then when it opened up, It was like a Looney Tune.
But why don't you
Except there was
bring
more
Gary
blood.
home? Bring him home.
Well, don't we need pineapples?
Search his truck. Maybe he went to the store. Who knows? Who's
Oh,
See if
yes.
he has a receipt from the store in his wallet.
Is the body clutching shopping bags?
You're in the back. You can't tell from.
Can I climb into the fronts?
I mean, you can just climb off.
Why didn't you
down
tell
the
us
side.
that in the first
I
place?
did twice.
I climb into the fronts with a dex check of a 17.
You notice that his entire middle section has exploded outward.
Wait, his stomach or like
Oh,
the
like
second?
stomach and chest.
the
The
bench seat.
entire area has exploded out. He has a little bit of a horrified look on his face as he's clutching the wheel. And yeah, he does not appear to be. His entire like all of his innards are gone.
Okay. And they still, I'm listening to them describe this. over
Holy
the
shit.
walkie-talkie.
Roll sanity checks.
He's I'm getting an 8.
You're freaking the fuck out, man.
Nope. I'm climbing back out. Fuck these trucks. I'm out. Goodbye.
Voice in head. I'm going to call the police on my friends.
They killed him.
They
Obviously, they
confessed.
killed Gary.
I'm calling the police.
Hello.
Hello.
This is Idaho police.
Hi. This
This
is
is
Chicago. This is Illinois.
Chicago. This is Chicago PD.
This is Illinois police.
PETA. This is
PETA.
Chicago PETA.
Yeah.
There's been a terrible accident on Route 48. Our friend Gary the farmer, his car during the blizzard, don't know why he's been out there. He was out there. His car went over the edge. He's got no tummy left. Weak tummy. His tummy
What?
exploded.
The weakest.
What do you mean he's got no tummy
He's
left?
got no tummy. I don't know. I have a strong tummy. Probably
The
the
strongest?
strongest tummy
Everyone's saying
in
that.
the entire, where are we? Indiana.
Illinois.
Illinois.
Well, get down with this.
Also Indiana.
Get down with this, Illinois. Is that his tummy exploded? I don't know why. I don't really care. But here's the coordinates. And my two friends,
Coordinates.
Sandick and Croc Topper, they're both in there right now.
And what's your name?
My name is Ronald Frum.
Okay. And what's your address?
123 Pennsylvania Avenue.
Okay. Great. Yeah. So we're gonna send somebody out. I mean, we're in a blizzard, so it's tough to get a car out there, but we'll get out there as soon as we can.
I'm worried for my friends.
Okay. Well,
I don't trust them out there, especially with a corpse.
why'd you send him out there? Also,
We were going to get some pineapples to feed my fat fucking pig.
why didn't you wait until the blizzard was over?
He's a very specific,
It's a
very
delicate
hungry.
pig.
He doesn't like anything to be out of order. It's almost like he's got autism. I don't know. But he keeps to a very strict schedule.
It's 8 o'clock. He's ready for his pinies.
Well, we'll send a car out there.
If I don't give him his moosh on time, he just cries and cries and cries. No matter how hard I hit him,
And
he
that
still cries.
spoils the milks.
All right. Well, like I said, we're sending a car out
And if
there.
I don't feed him properly,
don't need to stay
at
on the
8
phone.
o'clock,
Click.
the milk will not come
just hangs
through.
up on you.
Spoiled milk is spoiled money.
Meanwhile, I'm
And
climbing
the
up the
French
rope.
Canadians don't pay as
Over.
much as the people down in.
No one respects you.
Everyone respects me.
No
I'm
one.
a very respectable man. I'm the greatest pig farmer in Illinois.
You raise abominations.
Stop holding a mirror up to yourself, Dennis. Stop it. You're disgusting.
You made me this way.
You smell.
I smell like you.
You smell like the failure that is you, Dennis. The stench, unbearable.
The big version of you.
Shut the fuck up, Dennis. Okay? I put a bag over Dennis's head. It's a potato sack.
He gets a boner.
Yeah, I knew it was coming.
And his nipples are leaking.
I'm gonna put a little bottle under there, a little cat tray, like a little saucer. A little saucer to catch the pre-milk. I don't. Sometimes, the pre-milk that comes out, it's a little bit sweeter.
Sure,
Little bit
it's an
sweeter.
aperitif.
I can send it and sell it to Denmark. They love that sweet pre-milk.
Love that sweet.
They do. They pay top dollar. Even, what? For the Denmarkians, we pay just even a quarter ounce of that pre-milk. They pay so much for it.
Okay.
And if there's
The
anybody
head
I can
milk.
pull one over on, it's the Denmarkians. Idiots.
Steve just looks mad.
What did I sign up for? I'm a serious person.
Steve's like,
Not
I
mad,
can't
I'm
wait
just
for this baby to
disappointed."
come out.
So-
As soon as this baby comes out, Steve's quitting the show. He's going on leave.
Big baby. I didn't know there was.
I love you, Steve.
That baby comes out of pig, I'm divorcing her.
It's a pig with a penis and nipples.
And that's where we'll take a break.
Mother!
Tell
Father
children
of
not
mine.
to. That way.
So,
Mother.
as you guys call the cops to report a crime, that's where we're going to take a break. And we're back.
And we're back.
So,
You
you
said it
two who are
first.
next to the truck, what are you doing?
I'm fucking. I am climbing frantically out of the bed because I am freaked out by the exploded corpse.
Okay.
It's just like.
Clock.
I can't speak of it. I'm climbing. I am critically failing.
Okay.
Slips into
He's
the
just
guts.
slipping like a
Into the-
cat. Just
into
trying-
the-
he just can't get out. He just can't get out. Yeah.
gonna
Crap
steal
Trapper, what are
Gary's-
you doing?
I'm going to steal Gary's wallet.
Okay. What'd you get for your sanity check?
As I recall, it was fines.
Non-natural 20.
Yeah, you're fine with this. This is
I've
you're
seen
you're
worse.
accustomed to death.
I've seen spiders as big as your fucking head.
Yeah, this is
Burst
nothing.
out of a woman's.
They used to crawl up the toilet.
Get you.
They wouldn't bite you.
They'd
They
steal
just use the
turds.
front two of your legs to tickle your balls while you were having a shit.
They steal your turds.
The most scariest thing on the planet.
The turd burglars. Fucking turd burglar
Aquatic
spiders.
spiders.
Fucking Australian spiders. All right, so you steal his wallet.
Harmless.
It's got a couple bucks.
Nice.
Any pineapple coupons?
Well, roll perception or investigation.
Buy one, get one free.
I rolled a 14.
I got a critical
Fine
20.
pineapple coupon.
You don't find any coupons for pineapple, but you do notice that the passenger door was open, and there is a small set of footprints leading up the side and onto the road.
Oh, Jesus Christ, she's going to steal our trucks. I scale the walls again.
Okay, try.
I just follow the footprints.
Okay, you
I
do.
just walk the way that he walked.
I'm freaking out. So I'm not thinking straight.
Jesus Christ! I tug him like a disobedient dog on a leash.
Got the 17s.
Yeah, you do better this time, and you get up out. You notice that the footprints continue on down the road towards where you guys were going in the first place.
Crop, you have to drive. I can't think like this. I'm
So
just
chances are this person walked away before you arrived.
Well, I'm still not driving because I'm freaked out. So I'm chugging the pig milk whiskey
Pig milk whiskey.
That's right. It's fermented and mixed with corn.
and distilled. We sell it in Kentucky's.
Okay. What are you doing?
Waiting for my driver.
You're both up there.
well, I'm the driver now. You drove here.
No, I'm too drunk.
What?
freaked
Did
out.
you fucking chug a bottle of whiskey on the way down the cliff?
Yes. Did
All
you
right,
see
well.
those guts?
Well, first off, fuck you for not sharing. And second, let's get back to the farmhouse. It's too
There's a little
dangerous
tug
over here.
left. We are going to towns. Are you fucking kidding me?
What?
You criminal. Follow those footsteps.
Voice in Ed. How
Yes.
much farther is the storm? Or the store in the storm?
Couple miles. You guys live pretty far out of town.
All right, let's get on to the store.
Follow those footsteps.
Okay.
Follow the footsteps. I'm fucking driving.
Go slows.
All right. Well, the footsteps are going down the road.
Oh, well, I'll follow the
Maybe
footsteps.
we can save their life. You want?
The snow is coming down pretty hard, but you notice as you drive down the road, roll me perception checks.
14s.
Roll. 17.
Okay. You notice that as you drive down the road in the distance, you see the shape of what appears to be like a very young girl. I don't know what you're showing me the shape of, but it's a young girl.
He was hoping it was
Like a child.
curvy woman.
It's not. It's like a child.
But he's Norwegian, so laws there are different.
Gotcha.
Didn't know it was a child. He said, we see the shape of, and I make curvy ladies. And he says, a child. And then I say,
You could say that, but it's a child. It's a female. It appears to be a female child, you think, with long, dark hair.
Could just be a boy with long hairs.
Could be. You don't know. You're guessing. You're in a blizzard. But yeah,
Why
so
would you Google that on Dennis's Wi-Fi's?
They're stumbling down the road. Looks like they have like a very thin like piece of cloth over their shoulders as they stumble.
Honk at them, criminal.
Wait.
What?
First off, I'm going to have you respect me a little bit more, all right?
Sorry, inmate
I'm not a
number
criminal.
17.
My grandfather was a criminal, and my father was. Now, I'll become a criminal.
When they find out you stole that wallet, yes. You will.
I don't know what you're talking about. You were busy fucking falling off the fucking cliff. You can't. You don't know anything about a fucking stolen wallet.
You're right. Yes. I made that up. That was prejudiced of me.
There's $1 in this stolen wallet.
You would never.
If you shut the fuck up and never speak of it again.
I love a whole dollar. It's my favorites.
That's right. It'll buy you a soda pop. A few of them. They only cost a nickel these days.
A case.
That's right. Now, I honk at that little cunt rocking down the road.
They stop and they turn and look. They're very thin, and they're looking at you, and they're shivering, so they must be pretty cold.
Yes, it's a
Oi,
blizzard.
little boy, you look hungry. You want some candy? We got candy and puppies in the car.
You know us. We're your neighbors.
I don't know you. In fact,
Your dad knows us. We're friends.
you don't know my dad.
Your
Gary.
dad's Gary.
That man is not my dad.
Then why were you in the truck with him?
He picked me up. He was a nice man.
Okay, well, we'll pick you up. We're nice men.
Whoa. Last
Wait,
man.
did you kill Gary?
No, he got sick and drove off the cliff, and then I left.
Does that seem to happen a lot around you?
No.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
The
it's
first times?
That's the first time that's ever happened around me.
Well, you can ride in the bed.
Okay, do you have a blanket or something? It's fucking cold.
We have whiskey.
You bury yourself in the snow like a husky, you can't.
My skin is cold. The snow doesn't help keep me warm.
I don't trust yous. Can you explain yourself over the walkie-talkies to our friend, the warm
My
pig?
family abandoned me out here in the middle of fucking nowhere.
Why would they do that? Are you cursed?
No, what does that even mean?
Maybe
cursed?
you're a witch.
I'm like 12 years old.
I left Scandinavia to escape the witches. Are you a witch?
As far as I know, I'm not a witch.
I investigate. Investigate.
Investigate. Sure, roll me an investigation.
I'm getting a 15 on the die.
You don't think she's a witch based on your investigation?
All right, you don't smell like a witch. You can get ins.
Okay. So you just have her get in like between the two of you?
No, I'm
the only
scooting
real way
over.
to tell if she's a witch is if we drown her.
Well, all the
If
water
she's
is
not a witch,
frozen.
she'll drown, and if she's a witch, she'll float.
All the water's frozen. We have to get her to the Denny pool after we get the Denny snacks.
She's
Pineapples.
like, that nice man picked me up. We went to the store. We got some pineapple and
Wait.
coconuts.
You already got pineapples and coconuts?
Yeah.
Did they have any lefts?
Yeah, this is all they had left. I have it right here.
You have them?
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Crop, it's our lucky
Insight
days.
check. Why does a little cunt like this walking down the road with pineapple and whatever it is, a fucking
Coconuts.
seed, whatever makes you come loads.
Makes you
Walnuts?
come loads.
Walnuts.
That's right. It's loads
Everyone
is what we
knows
call
flaxseed
buckets in
makes you
Australia.
come loads.
That's why I've been doing nothing but a
I'm
flaxseed
sorry.
diet.
Come heaps.
I snack
Heaps of cum.
I
Just
snort-
spewing out of your wiener.
flaxseed.
I put it
Exclusively.
into my magic
Come
bullet,
buckets.
induce lines of it. I line it up one by one. I can't stop every day.
Why
as
does
I'm
he have
making my coffee, I
two
line up some
giant bottles of
flaxseed.
zinc supplements under it?
Buckets and buckets and buckets.
Buckets and buckets, buckets of cum.
The biggest buckets.
Here's the thing,
I don't
Dennis.
know. He picked me up not far from the store. He was on the way to the store. We were on our way back from the store. He had He didn't feel well. He passed out. We fucking drove off the side of that cliff, and then here we are. I tried to leave to go get help.
What came out of him?
He was asleep when I left.
His guts exploded.
Oh my God, that's horrifying.
We'll turn around, Crop. We have our coconuts.
And pineapple.
And
Canned
pineapple.
pineapple.
For Danny.
Right, I take the coconut and the pineapples and I shove the little cunt back into the snow and say, hey, maybe you shouldn't give coconuts to strangers.
I just have it. You just gonna leave me out here to freeze to death?
Yeah, why not? You killed a man
I
already.
didn't fucking kill anybody.
Oh, he's dead and you left the scene and you didn't
I
call
was
for
trying
the
to find
police.
help.
Crop,
You told me he's dead.
she is not a criminal, Crop. You can put her in the truck bed.
You can roll insight to check to see if you believe it or not.
I got the 3.
Murderer!
High low.
Lois,
You believe whatever she says.
she's not a murderer, Crop. I will shelter her
I
under
believe
my
what he
snow coat.
says.
Okay.
Come on in. I'll warm you up.
Okay,
Not in a creepy way, though.
Okay, so you're like
You can have my coat.
you're heating her up, basically, like rubbing her shoulders or something. I assume.
I'm just giving her my warm coat.
She's dripping water, by the way, from all the snow and whatnot.
Okay.
You get your pig towel.
I have my pig towel in the
you're-
glove box.
Okay, so you're drying her off.
I say, okay, this towel may stink, but it is dry.
Smells like Danny's, and I apologize. So you're drying her off.
Yes, with the pig taint towel.
Okay, that's fine. You do.
Because when we take him to market, we don't want him dripping.
So I'm gonna finish off that bottle of Pinot Noir,
More sugar.
and I'm gonna put my arm around Dennis.
More.
Here's the thing, Dennis. The radical left, they want to ban milk. That's true. Ban farms, and only that, ban pigs. But we're gonna make everything expand. We're going to win so much.
Bigly.
The pigs, they're gonna be begging to be milked. And you know what?
I've been begging.
We won't stop. We can't stop. Because we're going to make pig milk great. We're going to make it tastier than any other milk you've
You're
ever
edging
had.
this pig?
We're going to make America
me.
tastier than it's ever been.
Just
Pig
keeps
edge.
licking,
America is going to be known
keeps
for
licking
one
its
thing.
teeth at you. Milk me.
Pig milk.
Milk me, you whore.
Pig milk does your tummy good.
Stop edging this pig.
All we got to do is wait. They're coming.
Let me
They're coming. Oh, God.
I'm
They're
coming.
coming. They're coming.
Okay.
You just got to wait.
Before too long, they
Just
do
wait
show up.
with your tits out. Wait for him to come.
They're
I know you got a
undulating.
potato sack on your head because of how ugly you fucking are. Okay? I don't want to see your face.
I'm a beautiful princess.
Oh my
Don't
God,
look
he's
me
too
in the
engorged.
eyes.
What have you been doing?
I've just been talking to it. Just amping it up. Getting it primed and ready.
They're so swollen you can't even.
This child's just
Milk
like,
them.
what is happening here?
What the fuck are
Tonals,
you doing?
You look
I am
me
a
in the eye
child.
and tell me you ain't been craking that hog.
I've not touched that hog once. I haven't touched it twice. 3 times, my lady. I kicked it once right in the taint. That's not my fault. It was talking back.
Right?
as you
I
see-
know what to do in this situation.
I've got the saucer down there for the pre-milk.
It's overflowing. You've been edging this pig too long.
You guys have been taking forever. This isn't my fault.
I gave him
This
the
is your
pineapples
fault.
and the coconut. And I get that milk out.
Oh, it's overflowing into the containers.
You're going too hard. It can't breathe. Its eyes are rolling in the back of its head. You're gonna kill our prize, Denny.
I can't stop coming.
We need delicate fingers.
Are you suggesting the child milks this pig?
No, Crop
pig-
has little
The
hands
pig
because he's
locks
a
eyes with
criminal.
a child. Milk me.
Croc's got the smallest but toughest hands.
Okay.
He can weave a spider silk.
You want the child to milk the
No, we're
pig?
not
talking about
Crop.
Croc Topper.
Okay.
She has giant fingers. What are you talking about?
For a
Her hands are
12-year-old.
huge.
The next becoming a tumbo.
They always make me milk the pig because I've got the strongest criminal hand.
Sure.
My hands were made for crimes against nature.
Okay. Roll to milk.
He loves the calluses.
Roll to milk that pig.
That's what's that going to be? A strength?
Dexterity.
Animal handling.
Animal handling, yeah.
It's animal handling.
You are handling.
21.
Like I
My
said,
God.
he's the best at
I've
it.
done this before.
The eyes roll in the back of the pig's head, and his tits are just undulating with milk. Just it's shooting everywhere.
He is the Michelangelo of pig milking.
God.
This isn't even an SCP episode. This is just it. We're milking pigs. And as
Roll the
Crop Topper makes this pig climax and see nirvana, that's where we're going to take a break.
We already took a break.
That's the episode, everyone.
We got to
Thanks for
take
coming
another
out.
one. We got to take a nap because this pig just came all
There's
over
a
the place.
refractory period for this pig.
Give me a few minutes.
Give me a few minutes.
Refractory nappies.
You've unlocked my second stage.
I've evolved.
I'm evolved.
This isn't even my final porn.
This isn't my final porn.
God damn it.
Oh my god.
The next one has autism.
So
I am both the cure and the cause.
So, what are you doing?
we're waiting for the SCP to emerge.
The pig
We
is been
kidnapped a
milked.
child and we cranked a hog. What do
Yeah.
you want us to do?
Stolen a
The
job.
child rubs the belly of the pig.
Good boy.
I wouldn't do that. That's disgusting.
Doesn't
Go
rub
wash
over
your
the
hands.
nipple part. Just
Doesn't matter.
Just tippy tap.
Not an inch of Dennis is not covered in crust. It's a disgusting, crusty. As a matter of fact, put your hand over there on the stump.
On the stump.
Yep, sand it. Get your axe ready. The only way to clean that hand is to get rid of it.
Or to put it in boiling waters.
That pig is vile in disgusting ways.
You could also just wash your hands in the sink.
Not enough soap or bleach in this world
Okay.
to clean this pig
Okay.
or your hand. We have to take it.
So
Enough about the taking of the children's hands.
the blizzard is going to last for a few more days. Do you want to put this little girl to work, or
No, she can sleep in the front room.
okay? But I mean, like as far as like making food or cleaning or anything.
Oh, she can sweep out the hearths and
Okay.
maybe fold the laundries, because I hate that.
Okay.
It is not becoming of a man to fold the laundry.
That's true. Are you wearing flip-flops if you're going to do laundry?
It's middle of winter. She wears the flip-flops while she folds the laundry.
Also do the dishes.
Okay. So
We're going to be preparing the bottling station
sure.
for
You're
the milk.
sanitizing it.
It's been a couple days. All of you start to feel some tummy aches, like some severe gastrointestinal pain.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah. The
Too
pig
much pig
also
milk.
does not
What's
seem to be
on
doing
Tom?
great.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Not our prize pig.
Yeah.
Not our little inker.
My insides hurt.
We
Sorry.
have to release
My
the
insides are
There it
not
is.
doing great right now.
we have to release the gas from Dennis.
Measles isn't real. You can cure it with vitamin
I
A.
put on my dish gloves, the big yellow ones,
Shove your arm up my asshole.
and I shove my arm up his asshole
He didn't
the
even
only
put
cure.
lube on it. No
Two-
kind of lubes.
to relieve the gas from my prize pig.
I go and find the fucking little cunt that's been living with us for 2 days.
I open the
here.
window.
I say,
Fine.
oh, cunt,
What?
you fucking lied to me, didn't you? You
What
make
did I
everyone
lie to
around
you
you
about?
sick. You give them bad tummy aches until they die
I
of it.
haven't done anything. I've just been
Why
helping
do we
out.
all have tummy aches and you're fine?
You guys eat nothing but pig milk and fucking
I
pineapples.
don't
and
eat pig
coconuts.
milk.
That's
That's
not
for
true.
sale.
That's not true.
That's our main source of income. Why would we eat the white gold?
I don't know.
I've got a limited
What do you guys
supplies
eat?
of
Feed
McDonald's.
pepperonis.
You just eat pepperoni.
Pepperonis and McDonald's.
Pepperoni cheese quesadillas.
That's
it's
probably
an
what it
Australian
is.
delicacy.
I never had a
be the
problem
toss-
until I
dummy.
met you, little
With
bitch.
ketchups from Heinz.
It
It's
could be a
called an
coincidence.
upside-down calzone.
Roll con saves. Each
I
of you.
think we should feed her to the pig.
I am getting a non-natural 20.
Okay.
18.
I put my own finger up my own anus.
Okay.
I got a 9.
Okay. So, Crap Trapper, you feel extreme gastric
Trapper?
distress. Crap
His name is
Trapper.
Crop Topper.
Oh, I got a
It's
shit.
a scribble. It's good enough. Crap Trapper, Crop Topper, whatever your name is. You have awful, awful stomach pain to the point where you feel as though you may be peeking.
I'll run to the loo.
He's prairie dogging.
Okay. He runs to the bathroom. You guys can even hear the sound of diarrhea exploding
Pathetic.
until you don't hear any more sound at all.
That's a loser mentality.
Sure.
Not letting it just sit inside your tummy and bake into a good loaf.
Yes, why didn't he put his own middle finger up his anus like I did, which is relieving the gas?
I'm gonna knock on the door.
No response.
Oh no.
You notice that underneath the door you see a little pool of blood moving out from underneath
Spiders.
the door.
I'm gonna grab the little girl by the head.
Excuse me?
Back of the neck. What is this?
That's blood!
I'm gonna rub her nose in it.
Ow, that's disgusting!
Yes, it is. This has not happened. We've been here.
What do you want from me?
We've been here for 47 years. Never had
the
an
pig
issue.
melts.
Never had a goddamn issue until you arrived.
I don't know what you want from me.
I want you to tell me the fucking truth.
What?
Intimidation.
Okay.
To 19.
I'm going to take you on a plane.
I don't know what you want me
Great.
to tell you.
I'm gonna send you on a plane to a private island. I can do this. I've got friends that can do this for
I don't
us.
know what you want from me. I told you everything I know.
This is the first person that's ever exploded around you,
Yeah?
except for Gary.
Except for Gary.
And who was before Gary's?
Nobody was before Gary.
You just popped into existence and no one ever explodes?
My parents abandoned me.
Dennis, break down that door.
Dennis isn't doing great right now.
I have my arm up
Dennis
his
looks like-
asshole.
he's like,
I'm relieving the gas.
I'm kicking the goddamn door in.
Voice
Okay.
and head.
Yeah.
I'd like to roll to have my ghost pierce the veil
Sure.
and tell my Swedish companion, hey, oi, cunt, I told you not to take that typhoid Mary-ass cunt into the truck,
There's
and
a
now I'm
ghost.
dead of an exploded asshole.
So you kick open the door?
I kick the door open.
You kick open the door,
Yeah.
and Crap Trapper, or Crop Topper, is sitting on the
Crop
toilet.
duster.
Crop topper.
At this point,
Crop Duster, sitting on the toilet. His guts have exploded outwards, and there is...
Dreamcatcher all over again.
Roll me a d12.
A 12-headed Hydra.
number
Just straight d12.
10.
There's a 10-year-old boy sitting in the bathroom covered
Is
in
he-
blood and muck.
Is he Australian?
No,
Okay, I understand.
but he's naked. He's just sitting in the bathroom all huddled up like terrified. But yeah, Crop Topper is dead. His
I
guts have
grab him.
exploded.
Right
Crop
by the
topper?
back of the nose. Nope.
Little boys.
10-year-old.
Ow! Why are you grabbing me?
Shut up, little Donald.
Ow!
I'm gonna put him right in front
Hey,
of Dennis's
Donald
face.
Toad?
I am performing a surgical procedure on my prize pig.
Okay, what are you performing?
You know when the chest cavity fills with air and you have to release the valve?
Sure.
I do that, but to his butt.
Okay. There's a little bit of foof. Little foof.
Denny.
But the pig still seems to be. You know what? Roll me medicine or animal handling to see if you can ascertain the cause.
Ascertain. Funny
right.
word, because he's got his fist up his ass.
That's right.
Well, I had pre-rolled,
Ask your doctor about ascertain.
but I won't do that because it was a nat 20. Instead, I'm going to get a 14 on the die plus 3 is 17.
I got a 21.
You guys, having dealt with many
Big
animals over the years,
Ghouls.
you think that Dennis is suffering from a parasite.
He's pregnant
Not a pregnancy, it's a parasite.
with the parasite.
Possibly
Some
a
would
tapeworm.
say
Dennis
that
has
pregnancy is a
had
parasite.
these before.
Okay.
Remember that one time a couple years ago, Dennis got
does.
very sick, violently
With a baby.
ill. He
I am
shit
a
himself.
child.
He shit for hours. Remember, he was in a car and a child threw up, and then he shit his brains out for 3 straight days. Do you remember this? I
He
remember
still got
this.
some milks.
I remember this, and don't take my baby away.
We
Okay.
gotta open him up.
I know
get
what to
that
do.
parasite out.
We gotta get the birth rates up in this country of pigs.
Okay, I'm grabbing the fire poker grabbers.
Roll intelligence.
What, I need to get out the scalpels? Intelligence with the 16s.
You need medication to get rid of parasites.
Okay.
Or
I
you
open up
like
Fucking
a prepper
chug
cabinet.
a whole bottle of syrup,
Random ass.
Ipecac, just shit them all out.
Well,
could be.
luckily, we've been giving little Danny whiskey
Tug
shots
jobs.
his
I'm
whole
gonna do
life.
the most
Tug jobs.
patriotic thing possible.
Sure.
I'm grabbing my gun and I'm killing these children.
Killing the kids?
Yes, I am.
All right, you kill the kids.
Both of them.
Bang,
right in the
bang.
head. Hey,
They for anchor babies.
I'm gonna say school's in, and then I'm gonna shoot both of the children.
Okay. Roll me con save.
That's a 3.
You also start to feel some horrible pain in your stomach.
Yeah. I'm sure it's fine.
You really need to take a shit, but there's a dead body on the toilet right now.
Yeah, that's fine. I have my own private bathroom.
Okay, you go to the private
I
bathroom.
open up Dennis's mouth. I shit inside Dennis's mouth.
Sure, you go to shit, but instead your stomach explodes outwards as a
You want a
D12-year-old boy.
10-year-old boy crawls out of your stomach hole.
It's me, little Johnny.
It's me, Lil D.
It's very great to be here.
He does not talk like you.
It's my baby.
It's
very nice to be here.
It's so good to be.
And my name is Puginis.
I do not need any vaccination.
And the Pinot Noir.
And the Peroni.
All right. So the only one still left alive in this house is Scandic
and Dennis.
and Dennis. Although Dennis is not doing great.
We are opening up our private stash of ivermectins,
Okay.
and we are drinking it together.
Okay. You drink it, and both of you start to feel better before too long.
Oh, thank gods. My
Yeah.
prize cheese pig.
Sure.
Dennis?
But you got 2 corpses and a 10-year-old boy.
Dennis, are you hungry?
Yes, I'm starving.
Dennis, are you hungry?
There is meat in front of you, yeah.
You want me to eat this child?
And
And
Ronald.
the coconut?
And the coconut. And crop.
And the pineapple?
And
Oh, you
the
want me to
pineapple?
eat all the bodies?
You can't have the pineapple till you finish your
You want me
your
to
long
eat all
pig.
the evidence?
Yes.
Coconut
All right,
milk
I
is
guess
a
I'll
natural
devour
diuretic.
This goddamn...
Because Ronald called the police like an asshole, so you have to eat now.
Give me a few minutes. I'll eat all the bodies.
So he does. Dennis eats the bodies. What about the small
What does
10-year-old
it
child?
sound like? What does it sound like?
One
time, I took Pig Dennis to the park, and there was a dead bear. And he made the same sounds when he ate it.
I don't know how to tell you this. Scandic,
Yes, Dennis.
I killed that bear.
You killed the bear
I killed that bear.
that we found
and I dumped it in the park.
so you could eat it.
That's right. I wanted to eat that bear.
Is that when Ronald was walking you?
Yes.
Holy shit, Dennis, that's
He was
awesome.
making fun of me.
What?
And I said not enough. So I killed that fucking bear. Now its corpse and its soul will be mine.
Aren't you worried about brain parasites from the bears?
They'll starve. Don't you worry. They'll starve.
You are a very smooth pig.
That's right. I've got smooth brain. but no autism. Promise.
All right. So
I shoot the kid, so he eats it.
shoot the kid. All right. Eventually, the SCP Foundation does come around and find whatever this is.
More sugar.
They take everybody into custody
No, that's my prize. Cheese pig.
and anesthetize.
Why did I leave?
We're gonna make a fortune off
Sure.
this pig. Maybe one day he'll
holding
be the
a
head of
second-
the FTC.
We're just holding a little piglet.
The pig is appears to be riddled with tapeworms. You guys are now your SCP Foundation researchers, by the way. Also, there seems to be something very wrong with the Mr. Scandick. Got some serious
Nothing's
bubble
wrong
guts.
with me.
What would you guys like to do?
Let's do an MRI on him to see what's inside of him.
Who are you peoples?
It looks like he's pregnant.
We can't be those SCP researchers because they're at a redacted site forever, right?
No, you actually get sent back to your original site.
For
after
doing
a
a
while.
good jobs. You guys look like
Yeah,
classy
Nailed it.
peoples.
for doing a good job.
Well, anyway, Hieronymus Moosh wouldn't have anything to do with this.
Okay, what about that other creepy researchers that you had?
I got him. Hold on. What's his name?
He was German.
Herr Doctor?
Nope.
Not that one?
This is not a psychology. This is.
You don't know. Get into the mind of
Shut-
that pig.
It's Dr. Sinclair Spoons, cryptozoologist.
Okay.
I'm gonna find out what's going on with these little butt worms crawling up inside everybody's colon and exploding it from the inside.
Well, checking the insides of Scandic, there appears to be a human fetus growing inside his body.
Well, congratulations, Scandic. You're fucking pregnant.
That is impossible as I am a man's.
Yeah, but it looks like you can get knocked up in the back of the bar just like anybody else.
Well, what if I drink this whole gallon of whiskeys?
Now, you had 2 other male roommates, is that correct?
Yes, they exploded into 10-year-old boys.
That checks out.
Well, good way to put it.
Hi, this is Teresa Taquanda.
Teresa Taquanda.
I'm gonna talk to this guy real quick.
Okay.
Hellos, who is this?
You said you had 2 other roommates that exploded into children?
Yes,
What
10-year-old
does
boys.
that even mean? Where are they now?
They are exploded.
They're inside me.
What the fuck?
I'm a pig.
I
My
Somebody get
milk is
Fancy Jansen
is
on the
like
line.
ambrosia.
This is Dennis the pig.
Drink my milk and be
I'm gonna
high.
karate chop that pig to quiet
He's
it real
300
quick.
pounds. You can't karate chop shit.
It just fluctuates off my body.
I hit it right in the fucking forehead.
Did
to
you know he
karate
ate a
chop it.
bear once?
I ate a bear in the park.
I'm also gonna do a MRI check on this bear.
He's filled with tapeworms.
How does this even work? What?
I have tapeworms inside me.
I'm gonna go to the doctor lounge and get tapeworm medicine,
Okay.
Ivermectin.
which is
Tapeworms
bleach,
go away.
I guess.
Bleach?
He injects it.
Yeah, the pig's tapeworms go away.
What about that baby?
What are you doing with the baby?
Does the baby go away too?
If you're using tapeworm medicine?
That's right.
Yeah.
Would the SCP try to get rid of the baby that
No,
way?
we're gonna let this baby explode out of him. I want to see what happens.
All right. Eventually, yes, his tummy
Fewer monsters.
explodes, killing Scandic as a
Wow, that was fucking awful.
fucking 10-year-old child.
This
This
is
must
all
be
that
part of
comes
the
out.
SCP.
That's
Yeah.
all.
Keep
Yes.
rolling 10.
All right. Well, I'm gonna do like a DNA
Crawls
test
out.
on this 10-year-old boy and compare it to the DNA of the exploded Scandinavian guy.
Does not match.
They don't
Turns out-
match.
No.
0% that bitch.
Other than the blood that's all over the
Is
child.
there any kind of match from the system that we run the?
Yeah, it matches for a tapeworm. It's got the same DNA as a tapeworm, but looks exactly like a 10-year-old human child.
You're a tapeworm.
Thank
Did you know
God they
that?
discovered DNA 4 years ago.
What are you talking about?
Discovered the structure.
My parents just abandoned me.
Also, I'm not talking to it face to face. I'm doing this over the radio. I don't
True to
trust
fucking
being
glass.
around it.
I don't know where I am right now.
What happens if we send in a fucking D class in there?
Here's your new house. We're gonna give you a roommate real quick.
Okay, I'm very startled.
Don't be, idiot.
That doesn't make me feel
I
any
turn the
better.
radio off.
Oh.
It falls down a well.
That's just the sound the radio makes when it turns off. Whoa.
You want to send another fucking Australian in or what?
He wants to be the D class.
That's fun. Let's have Dennis do both.
Oh, I'm your new D class.
Sorry.
I'm your new D class.
No.
Said
I'm
Dennis
the new
choose
D
both.
class. My name's Sloppy Toppy.
Sloppy Toppy. Mr. Sloppy Toppy.
Yeah.
I'm a small child.
Mr. Sloppy Top.
Well, hello, little baby boy. What are you doing in here?
I
In
don't know.
prison?
My
Radio.
parents
Did
abandoned
you
me.
shoot up a school?
I radio to Sloppy Toppy.
What?
Look here. If you can survive an entire fortnight with this little
2
child,
weeks? You want to try it? You want to sit here for 2 weeks?
we'll release you. You can go to
Are
Mike's
you gonna give me like
Pastries.
water and
Yeah,
fucking
and television.
what? Cable?
Sure.
Trick. Cable hadn't been invented yet. You can't. There's only 5 channels.
We kill
We
him.
give you 6.
We fill the room with glass.
With glass?
The mysterious
glass.
6th channel.
It's a mosaic.
All right,
If
I'll
you
kick
just
up and watch TV for
do
2
nothing.
weeks.
Yeah,
Do you hang out with the child at all?
you have to.
I don't want to talk to that cunt. Stay away from me.
I'm sorry. I guess I'll just stay over on
Why
the
don't you
side.
hold
I
hands
guess
and
you
see what
fucking
happens?
will if you know what's good for you, you little
You
shit.
startled me. I'm just a child.
I don't give a fuck. Stay over there. I'm trying to watch my soaps.
Okay.
I electrocute the child
Ow!
to death.
That's right. You should have taken your feet off the electrified floor, you dumb fuck.
He's dead.
Okay, now how's that Australian sloppy toppy? How's his bottom feel?
He's fine.
Prisoner.
I'm good.
On program.
Oh, just kick up on the coffee table.
We're gonna use a robot arm to throw the corpse of the child onto the sloppy toppy.
Okay.
Give it a hug.
I definitely dodge it.
Do you roll dex?
Eh?
Dex
Robot
save.
arm.
I rolled a 6, which is good enough to dodge a dead body.
21.
Yeah, so the dead body of the child just flinks off of you and just hits you
Ow.
right in the face.
Ow. Motherfucker.
Ow.
How's your tummy
Gross.
feel?
Right that instant? Fine.
In a day?
Let's wait.
A couple days, his tummy's
days?
feeling a little off.
Oh,
God damn it.
As the days go on, he gets more and more stomach pain.
We'll give him an ultrasound.
Oh, get me something to eat other than bugles.
He has.
It was good for the first 6 days.
Steve, high low.
Yes, Steve.
I roll a low.
Okay.
Oh, I choose low that you rolled.
Steve, roll me a d12. Nothing added to it.
All right.
Twins.
I'll go one of those right
Except
here.
tired rolling tens.
I rolled a 9.
Great. A 9-year-old child crawls out of your stomach as your entire insides explode outwards.
Oi, cunt.
You're dead.
Are you my son? You didn't say I was dead. You said a 9-year-old
No,
crawled
you're
out of
dead.
me. I
You're
said,
definitely
this
dead.
This is my
You're-
son. I name him Herbert.
Your entire insides are gone. You're dead.
Herbert Toppy.
so I wonder if it has to do with touch or if it just takes him
Oh
a
my
little bit
gosh.
of time for ingestion
My
period.
parents abandoned me here.
Let's
on
put
this-
another D class in there.
But with a cage in between them, so they can't touch.
Glass wall, maybe.
Yeah, we
With
2 D
air
class.
holes.
One of them's Cajun,
Can I go home to my parents?
and we put it with a Cajun in between them.
Yeah.
You're putting a cage in between us?
So
That's right. His
a
name's
glass
Gambit.
wall with air holes.
Gambit. Okay. So there's 2 people separated. All right.
And see if ever the two shall.
And we're just gonna wait. We're not gonna do anything.
Nothing happens.
So it has to do with touch or with the
You can run
body.
Tests of some
I got
sort.
a little idea. Why don't we send another? Well, do we have any 9-year-old D classes just hanging
No,
around?
you don't have any 9-year-old death row inmates.
I'd like to see if maybe then if it touches another 9-year-old, if it gets that 9-year-old pregnant.
All right,
with
what
another
if-
9-year-old?
The
What if-
ethics committee says no.
What if we send in
You
a D
can't
class?
Send in children.
We send in a fucking D class
Okay.
to high five the little kid,
Okay.
and then it goes over and high fives the prisoner where nothing happened.
Okay.
And then we shoot the D class that did the high five in the first place.
No.
Okay.
Oh, we isolate it
Yeah.
and wait.
So D class high fives the child,
Why doesn't the D class just high five the child?
then high fives a different D class.
Mm-hmm. Then we
Okay.
isolate all of them separately.
Okay.
What happens?
The 2D class start to get tummy issues after a
Mhm.
while.
Okay.
It's touch.
Would you like to run any tests on the child?
It's tapeworm.
Any other tests?
Can they produce fermented pig milk?
Not that you know of. You want to milk this child?
No.
Good call.
I got an idea. We could strap him up to a little lie detector, a little lie detector test, and see if he really believes that his parents abandoned him here, or if he knowingly is falsifying that so that he can spread his little pregnant butt disease.
Does it fucking matter?
If you strap him to a lie detector.
I'm curious, okay? I'm a
Okay, I
scientist.
want to know
Let me
too.
work.
I want to fucking know too. I'm going to shoot this kid.
If you strap him to a lie detector, he comes back as being completely honest. He believes that he was abandoned by his parents.
It's a perfect fucking weapon.
And does not know anything about any sort of anomalous thing that's going on. As far as he is concerned, he is a normal 9-year-old human child.
I say we incinerate
and
him.
knows all the things that a normal, 9-year-old child
Like
would
the
know.
fire is
What's
fucking
his
hot.
favorite TV show?
Howdy Doody, probably.
Howdy doody.
No.
God damn it. You got me.
But yeah, seems to have all the skills of a normal 9-year-old child.
Hmm.
Can read, can
Oh,
write.
Do you know that you came
He
out of a
can do
man's
2
belly?
plus 2, can he?
Yeah, sure he can. Can speak.
What other test should we do on it?
We should burn it.
No, not yet. Let's do an X-ray on the child.
Looks like it has a bone structure exactly the same as a normal human.
UV ray.
UV ray.
Yep.
Looks like the UV ray of when it hits a human.
Let's put a strobe light in there and turn the lights off.
It strobes across the child like it would a human.
Does it have seizures?
No.
Let's grab a hair follicle and do a DNA test on it.
It's a tapeworm.
It comes back as DNA of a tapeworm.
Again.
Let's put a tapeworm in there and see if it touches the tapeworm, if it gets pregnant with a little 9-year-old tapeworm.
Good fucking idea.
No, the tapeworm does not get pregnant with a
What if we send in a dog?
If you send in a dog and the child pets the dog,
It's an
and
ugly
plays with the
dog.
It's an ugly dog.
It's an old dog.
It gets
It's a
infected
fat Newfoundland.
with fat.
It's got
Newfoundland
cancer. It's 13.
Groshi.
His time was come.
It's Groshi.
Groshi.
Groshi was 13. His time had come.
Yeah, Groshi goes in there.
No,
and
Groshi was 4.
Groshi was 4
Don't
years
say
old,
terrible
obese, ugly, patchy hair. Goes over
Kind
and
of looks
just
like Dennis that pig.
rubs its face all over this child, and it just gets infected with normal tapeworms.
What about,
Does not
what if
turn
we put
into
a little
human-
fishy in there? Maybe a dolphin?
Wait, was the
a
pig
marine
too fucking
iguana,
close to
a
human?
crocodile?
It didn't. The
No,
pig
the
never
pig
gave
also
birth.
had tapeworms.
It just had regular tapeworms.
We got rid of it
Oh.
with medicine, you
Yes.
idiot. God, I
Sorry,
corrected
I
If
was
you
at the
send in
fucking
a
bar.
dolphin, it gets normal tapeworms.
dolphin tapeworms.
Yes.
Yeah.
What about a Bigfoot?
You don't have a Bigfoot.
We got a fucking Bigfoot.
I mean, I might know a guy.
about
that
a
could get
Yeti?
us one.
High low for Bigfoot.
Low.
No, you don't have a Bigfoot.
Fuck.
Rolled an 86.
Hello for a hodag.
What the fuck is a
It's a
hodag?
Wisconsin.
It's a different cryptid. It's a
Cryptid.
fearsome critter.
High low.
Hi.
You can't be high.
You have a
for it.
hodag.
We
Whatever
got a
that is.
hodag.
What is a hodag?
Does it get
It's
tapeworms
a
or not?
green monster from Rylander, Wisconsin.
Let me fucking look at this guy.
Is it a human
It's
hybrid
a
or not?
fearsome critter. I done told you.
It's like a fucking little lizard thing.
Not a
With
human.
horns and spikes.
It's a very
in it.
large lizard thing.
It
Thank
just
you very
gets
much.
normal
It's big as
tapeworms.
fuck.
Okay, it just gets regular tapeworms.
Also, that's where Morgan's family's from.
What, bigasfuck.com?
Hodag.
And we have a Hodag statue in our house.
Do you?
Yes, we do.
Okay, well, it just gets regular tapeworms.
Hodag worms.
Hodag tapeworms.
Well, I say we burn this place to the fucking ground and contain it.
Yeah, but we don't know why it's happening yet.
We don't need to. We just need to contain it.
How is
We
it
know how it's
transmitting
happening.
tapeworms?
Well,
By
through
fucking touch.
Yeah, but what specifically of the touch? is
Human
doing?
fucking touch.
Let's put the child's hand down on a table and do a 100x magnifying on it.
Looks as though all the bodily fluids of this child are filled to the brim with tapeworm eggs.
That's fucking gross.
Sweat, saliva, anything. Any fluid
Any
from this
touch.
child is filled.
Fingers, secretion oils.
Yes, filled with tapeworm eggs.
My name's Phil.
Yes.
So if you put the child in a bubble,
It'll exist in a bubble.
the boy in the bubble,
And it'll, for all intents and purposes, seems completely normal human being.
and it believes it.
It believes it. It does not know. Actually, so when you do further tests, what causes them to explode outside of humans is the fact that when they're inside of a human, their mouths are filled with rows of hooked teeth,
That's fucking gross.
and they devour the insides of said human. But once they pop out of a person, those teeth fall out. They're just normal human teeth. They have no more cannibalistic urges. It's just when they're gestating inside of a human when they are anomalous or monstrous, I suppose. But yeah,
So shoot the child.
shoot the child. Okay.
Problem solved.
Okay. You can do that if you want.
Incinerate.
Sure.
No, I don't think we should do that. We're gonna keep it.
Okay.
And
You
we're
want to
gonna
raise that fucking monster in a
No.
fucking bubble? You're the mommy
keep it.
now, Teresa?
You're the SCP.
Why don't you shut the fuck up? Does this thing age?
Yeah, it ages at the same rate as a normal human.
She can never touch someone else
After it pops
as a
out.
normal child. That's a great life.
We're gonna make it go to school.
Any puppy and pets just shits itself to death. That's awesome.
No, normal pets just die the same way that they would if they're filled with tapeworm.
You know what? We're gonna keep it.
Want to get that looked at.
We're gonna keep it contained.
Okay.
And as soon as it ages out and is about to die, we're going to make it touch something so another baby pops out of it. And we'll just continue the cycle forever, just in case at some point the SCP Foundation needs this tapeworm.
Okay. So as you do this to this tapeworm child, the SCP designates it as SCP-1003, otherwise known as the tapeworm child. And with that, we're going to call it. So thanks so much for tuning in. Check us out next time.
This episode of Botched is brought to you by the Patreon producers Big Jim, the Knucklord, Chronic Skinner, Disgruntled Furniture, Chris Wisdom, Shinigami, Jay Squeezy, and Old Scabby Goose. You can follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, Spotify, TikTok, Reddit, and Twitch at Botched Podcast. Go to all of our favorite websites, freedomvalleyhorsepace.com, damnyoudennis.com, daddydennis.com, dicklessbears.com, or simply patreon.com/botchpodcast.
So short.
Thank you to Tal Shi and the Mod Squad over in our free Discord, Forging Winton, Shinigami, Daito, Good Phil, Bread, Captain Hygiene, and Spooky Tuna. Head on over to Apple Podcasts, Spotify, wherever you listen to the show. Leave us a 5-star review, and Chunk will read it out on the show. Thank you to Gozer, featuring Lonnie from Forensic Polaroids, for our theme music. Both of those bands are on Spotify.
Swish.
Thank you to Swan for album art. She's all over the internet at a swan named Emily.
The best.
Send something to the studio at P.O. Box 3178, Gettysburg, Pennsylvania 17325, and we'll open it up here on stream. Go to bigtittymonkey.shop and get all your botched merchandise.
Milk me.
And as always,
Milk me. Milk me.
Say it.
Don't forget to feed me your pineapple and coconut so I can give you my sweet pre-cum milk.
it's pre-milk, not pre
Oh, sorry.
I
That's
hate a bear.
definitely what I meant to say.
hate a bear.
Was pre-milk. Lap it up, you sons of bitches. It's better than red dye number 12. And scream botched so that I can hear you and send the FDA.
We'll see you next week, nerds.
Suey. 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 Suey,
We salute
baby.
you. Me,
Shinigami?
Bill.
We
Redacted.
salute you! Shinigami, you are this episode.
Redacted.
Redacted. Nailed it.
Job, Steve. Is that Bush? You drinking?
It's Fresca.
Fuck. I
I
got
haven't had a
excited.
drink
I
since
got
Same
excited.
thing, really.
I got excited.
or I have not had a drop of alcohol.
Folks, I've got something tremendous to share. Something they said that couldn't be done. Something they laughed at. But who's laughing now? Because we've done it. We're milking pigs. And it's fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. People said, President Trump, why pigs? And I said, Why not? We've been milking cows for hundreds of years. Great animals. I love cows. They're wonderful. Always will be. But pigs, they're very smart. Probably smarter than that crooked Hillary. Anyway.
Old material.
It's never old. That they keep going back to it. Dennis!
Yes.
Why don't you thank the people here in chat
Milk me.
and show them your nipples as you do so.
Thank you to the real towel sheet.
Let everyone
To
see
Chelsea Bites, who's in the chat.
how engorged your nipples really are, Dennis.
Cup of tea.
Sorry, Chelsea.
Multicolored mind and Shinigami SPQR.
What a bunch of
Chelsea,
heroes.
please make me a computer so I can track all the autism and cure it.
Steve, what's going on over in that YouTube?
Don't you want to come back to this show?
Hunter.
Thanks, Hunter, for stopping by and keeping me company in the YouTube chat as always.
You're fucking awesome.
Oh, God damn it. Denny!
We hope
Yes.
you liked watching us jerk off a pig for an hour.
We didn't jerk him off.
Milked me.
We edged him.
Milk me.
I
Milked him
jerked
and
him
edged him.
off. Oh, crank that hog.
Boy,
Got me all
you're
wound
gonna
up.
crank on that hog. Crank on that hog a long time.
Choke on it.
Choke
Choke on my
You're
hog.
gonna choke
on that hog. Choke on that hog a long time.
Boom. Here comes
we doing?
the cum doo 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 doo.
You're back in the
Crank off
USSR.
that
Sweet.
hog.
Here comes the pig.
We doing?
Should we do a Beatles song? For
No.
October? You know what I suggested
Skeeter
to
Davis,
Tristan
goddamn
tonight?
What?
Was Court of the Crimson King by
Fuck you.
King Crimson.
Nope. Nope.
It's a
Nope.
10 minute
Nope.
fucking prog rock
Jesus.
full of flutes and all that.
Nope.
Learn flute.
You could do it on synthesizers.
Nope.
Sure, there you go. Cat keyboard.
I think an entire fresh libretto of Der Fledermaus.
Let's.
I think I've got the vibrato for it.
Okay.
We're back cranking that hog. You never loved
We'll
me so
do the whole
long.
Beatles White Album, but
Sure. As
Yeah.
you do.
What are you doing this weekend? Where are
Free
you gonna
comic
be?
book day in Gettysburg, PA.
Oh, wow.
where at?
At Four Corners Comics.
They're still married?
tell Art I said, hey.
Yes.
Yeah,
though
on paper.
I believe they are opening a new store in Hanover this weekend as well.
Good.
You've
That
been
was good.
relationship.
That was good.
Yeah.
They're opening a new
Redacted.
Redacted.
Yeah, redacted.
in
No, they are
Hanover.
opening. They're opening it next week. As
They're
of
opening
Oh,
a
it's the Venetian government has entered the chat.
Ooh.
It's about time.
Sup, slut?
Venetia.
We're opening a shop in Hanover.
there'll be
They are, yeah.
RCQ Magic.
Where?
I'm going there.
I don't know. It's off the square.
It's on the at the
It's like a block off the square
Open
towards
my email.
Littlestown.
Hold on.
It's over by that what looks like a movie theater. You know, it has
Yeah,
the
yeah.
thing. I think it's
Yeah,
over
yeah.
that way.
Wow. Okay.
Yep,
So
I cleared
check
it right
out
now.
Denny in Hanover, Pennsylvania.
I said Gettysburg.
Yep, that's where he'll be at the
Gettysburg on
new
Saturday.
Four Corners of Hanover.
Didn't say that.
Steven,
I got finals week. I got study.
You
what
still
are you
getting your
studying? Your
degree?
PSSAs?
No,
Are you-
PSEAs?
Your PPAs?
my PP.
Your
I'm
giant
studying
PPA.
My
Study PP. My PP. Why my PP hard?
Okay, go see and check out Steve's PP over at onlyfans.com/PP.
That doesn't work. The link doesn't work.
No, it does. Go check it out.
You won't know till you try.
Tristan,
This gel retractable pen.
I hear that you're
G31.
streaming Magic.
I'm streaming Magic. Never before has a aggro deck been so awesome. Playing Steel Cutter Prowess on Modern. Because
I remember the aggro deck from Guts.
Dragonstorm is too complicated and I am too dumb. So, Steel Cutter Aggro. Prowess. Monastery Swiftspear. Great card.
All right. And I'm somewhere.
Watch me add to 20.
Yep, you could find me somewhere. I'm streaming internet.
Good talk.
Till
Imaginary
the Switch
Nomad,
2 comes out.
which I have pre-ordered.
You did?
From
Yep.
Walmart.
Oh my god.
No. I got one pre-ordered. I haven't made a decision if I'm going to pay it off, but
All right. All right.
no, I got mine in person because I don't trust
In
it
Hanover?
being shipped to my house and just sitting on my front porch while
No
I'm
shit.
at work.
It's fair.
So,
That is a good fear.
so I went to a store and grabbed a pre-order for it.
Let's go.
So
Nice.
we'll see. I have till June 5th to make a decision on it.
Are you more excited about Mario Kart or the Donkey Kong game?
I'm excited for neither. Mario Kart out of 2, but yeah, I mean, I haven't streamed in a while. NHL playoffs have been pretty consuming, so you can find me drunk or high on my couch watching hockey.
Let's go, New Jersey Devils.
Yeah, they should be eliminated tonight. There's 6 minutes left in the game, so we'll see.
Well, they're tied though.
Series is 3-1 on that, but
Tonight's
game is
game.
tied. Yeah.
Only tonight.
Anyway, we will be back next Tuesday as we continue our romp through 1958 SCP. Thanks everybody for coming out.
We probably won't.
We'll milk you later.
frogs.
See ya.
Did you say frogs?
Yeah, that was a frog milking episode.
Okay. Okay.
Milkyourfrogs.com.
See you, peoples. We're going to leave you with all that to ponder.
Cup of tea, Flynn.
Seals.
If I